So, for those of you that are going to be instantly confused, we're going to be talking about Gunpla stuff for a second. More specifically, we're talking about 30-minute missions kits.
Basically, it's a brand of model kits that is like a lot more variety, but specifically for me, I'm looking at the armored core stuff. Like right now, I'm holding the Melander, which is a Balaam grunt suit, but it's not done yet. But continue.
Yeah, well, they just do a lot of waifu stuff with 30-minute missions. They do, but I don't like the fact that they've sequestered armored core shit to the same stuff where waifu bait is.
Okay, I'm going to give them some credit here. The details on this alone are really good.
Where would you put it then? Would you say it's high grade equivalent, real grade equivalent? Or?
It is definitely high grade, but the level of detail on the pieces is really interesting, because there are some, like, you can see engines, you can see like actual interiors, ventilations. It's
because I thought the whole big draw of 30-minute missions was you can use them for kit bashing, like they are made for kit bashing.
In a way, yes. I do remember Mecha Kotsu actually kit bashed a 30-minute mission extra part thing. It was basically a thruster pack, and put it on Gundam Rubris, or Lifrith, however you pronounce it, proto-aerial, and it actually looked really good. Like, it fit.
Because
like,
I know someone also
I genuinely want it.
to make. Someone made Jehudi using 30-minute mission stuff.
Ooh.
Like, Jehudi is from Zone of the Enders. And someone actually wound up using Jehudi to make a 30-minute missions, or they used 30-minute missions to make Jehudi.
Yeah.
But they're
I
thought they would
like
be
another Rubris. Like,
I thought they would be like cheaper though. Like, these 30-minute mission kits actually have a pretty wide price gambit. Like,
yeah, oh hey, the Alezus, Penelope Mark II is on new type now.
I saw people have been getting their hands on it.
$157.
Okay, all right. If we're gonna be talking about that, then
like, I know, it's a price.
You're also getting an entire. It's got a new Gundam inside it.
You got a new Gundam. You got the American military budget taped to it.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Yeah, unironically.
And gosh darn it, they restocked Master Grade Turn X.
And it's sold out immediately.
No, it's still in stock.
Get it.
I burned so much money already. I need to wait.
It's gonna be gone. but also, like, the fucking the Alezus is fucking. I think it wins for most over-designed kit I've ever seen.
Oh really? Yeah, no, like that thing is a mess. Like, I don't like it. It's just a mess.
Like, hold on.
Welcome in, Raiders. How y'all doing tonight?
Hey.
Spot the. Oh shit! Hey, what's up, guys?
Oh, hey.
We are literally joining us as we've started, so you're at the perfect spot, and we're also just doing some pre-stream Gundam talk.
Yeah. Like,
also, apparently the music sounds distorted. Is that for everyone in chat? Hi, Riley.
Hi, Riley.
Could it be that you have it playing twice or something?
It sounds good to me. You guys haven't complained about it. Sounds fine to me.
Well, it's because, I mean, we're
30 mission.
Like, I need to, I just
Sounds
need to
good.
point out.
There's the armor. Ah!
Refresh twice, the music sounds distorted. That's weird. Do you have two of our streams open, maybe?
I'm not.
Voices sound fine.
I don't know.
Okay, weird.
Yeah. Oh, it's so cluttered. That suit is so cluttered. I hate it.
It's so gross, dude.
Uh,
I know some people like having a little bit of extra shelf presence, but Jesus fuck, that's just like, look at that kit and tell me where the arms are.
non-existent arms. Good lord. Oh my god, America salivating at the thought of that thing.
The only other thing I don't like is that like
biddies.
it needs fucking color separation so badly.
Oh my god, they have
It's just
V1
white
Freud.
on. It's just white on white on white on gray on white on white, and then there's just a tiny little
what
mass-produced
the
new Gundam
fuck
hidden
is
in there.
This?
Yeah,
That is
that is the Elysius from the new Hathaway film. It's a bit of a mess.
yeah. And oh my god, I didn't think they actually had this in stock yet, but they do have V1 Freud. I'm sorry. That's
Here's
the
what
wrong
they were
name. It's
talking
V1
about, by the
Fraud.
way.
V1 Fraud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Are you
that
sure?
thing
Are
is. The thing
Mhm.
is. Oh, it's
Try
so busy.
It
Yeah.
looks like a
yeah.
Digimon.
Yeah, kinda.
Good lord. I mean, technically, we nickname the Penelope the space chicken. So
Well, what the fuck is the Elysius? Because it's got a Penelope hot glued to the outside of it.
I thought the
the only-
Kshatriya
look-
was a unit.
look, the only thing I see of Penelope on this thing is the beak, and that's it. Everything else, it is not there.
In Gundam Breakers 4, what was the one that the body that I used that had like the really gigantic fucking shoulder pads?
I probably need to go back and look.
It was
But
like, I looked like a star with how fucking large those were.
I know you used a bunch of Zabanya parts
Might have been
for the
used-
funnels.
Yeah, I was using Zabanya
Zabanya
for the
doesn't
fun.
have shoulders. Zabanya has no shoulders, just pallets. It's pallet man.
Yeah.
Which
the
Gundam-
one thing that's really...
Which Gundam do you guys collectively agree on suggests me as a newbie? I'll tell you what. If you start with Iron-Blooded Orphans, just watch Season 1. Don't bother with Season 2. It's a fucking disaster.
Oh, no, I think he's referring to as a kit.
Oh.
No.
Well, like,
No, I am a high grade enthusiast. So if you want a cheaper option, I suggest trying out Witch from Mercury. But I also suggest getting yourself an RX-78 if you can.
yeah.
Get yourself a high grade that looks like it'll be a fun time.
But yeah, like, I have two stances by which I sit by. Either get into the anime, find a suit that really turns your dick in the correct direction, and build the suit that you fall in love with, or just look at recommendations. If you don't want something that's going to be a long process and you want something like short and sweet, I suggest right now they've got these things called Master Grade SD, which they're super deformed kits, but they're not as tiny as other ones. They've got a
Stay-
bit of
mine.
detail.
My Barbados is still sitting there.
Stay away from G-Quux. Do yourself a
Yeah,
favor and stay away from
don't-
G-Quux.
Don't touch G-Quux, but like, you know, the Master Grade SD line as it stands.
Master
like,
Grade SD
is
Aerial
fantastic.
is a fun build.
Mm-hmm.
Did I mix Mega Blocks
If
with
you-
my Legos? I did.
If you
You
do want to, if you want to
Fucking
kit,
savage.
Zerm, if you're going to kit bash, then stick exclusively to high grade because those ones like to kit bash to get.
Yeah.
Use Barbados as a base for my gunplay kit bash.
Good.
go for it.
Good. Yeah, very good. Barbados and all the Iron-Blooded Orphans line have these inner frames that you can work with. They are built to be put together.
Yeah. Just grab yourself some plot plate and make sure you've got, you know, nippers and all the good shit
Yeah.
you need.
I'm over here a G-Witch supporter. I love that whole line. It's fun. It's a good time. I feel like they could have done more with the short set, but
I'm going to be crucified here, but I'm a master grade enjoyer and specifically
nothing wrong
really
with that.
enjoy I enjoy Kakapi-san's work, so I get a lot of Verka kits.
Version Kotoki, Verka specifically.
My favorite of the shit right now that are my favorites, Unicorn, Sea Gundam, can't really go wrong with that. I still have Grandpa. I'll always stand Grandpa.
Yeah. There is one Witch from Mercury kit that I wanted to get for a while. It's just every time I went to go get it, it was always out of stock because of that dang shield. Like, come on, that shield is amazing. Hold
Also,
on.
yeah, speaking of, I do have 2 aerials.
Yeah, like come on, a cross shield? Dude, that is sick.
Say, I don't want to like interrupt this because I
No, you're
fucking
fine,
love
you're
when
fine.
people nerd out about stuff. But are we ready to get started with the
Sure,
trial
RuneScape.
drama?
Yeah, let's do this.
You know, you joke about that. I'm gonna make you sit through all the fucking quest lines in RuneScape one of these days.
The Gundam I'm thinking of kit bashing together is probably going to be difficult. What are you planning on doing? I could literally tell
Which
you
one is it?
what one's going to work or not. Between Slug and I, we've got enough knowledge that we can give you at least some sort of a head start.
Alright.
Like, Slug has more of a headway in Gunpla than I do, but I fucking plowed face first into it and didn't pull my head out. So now we're about even in terms of knowledge.
Were you able to
Exception
sleep
that
last
you're-
night? Huh? Oh, sleep! Sure, I slept for a grand total of 0 hours.
Guten Morgen, you two. You look like you're ready to put on a real show. Before you do, I have a good luck gift for you. The voice print analysis came back, and the results couldn't be more clear. The voice in the mock trial video and the tape recording are one and the same.
In other words, the recording's a fabrication.
It's a lie!
Oh god.
The lab is continuing their study of the tape. So far, they found signs of overdubbing. But it's going to take a bit longer to recover the audio that was erased.
Who's there? Wait!
Box.
Did you see who it was? No. Got a quick look, but they got away.
Shock.
I think it might have been you. I bet he was eavesdropping. I wonder if he saw our hand.
Oh, I'm sure he wasn't the only one just now. I bet Robin and Box Girl were listening in too. I'll make sure they don't make a run for it. That's my final gift to you. Riley, what the fuck are you huffing over there?
Got some catnip laying out.
He's just tweaking the fuck out. Riley, what are you doing? Hi. Do you want to be lifted? What do you want? Do you want me to hold you? What do you?
The Gundam uses a spear as the main weapon. What?
I'll pet.
4 arms, tall, and overall
Tail.
Wait a
Forearm,
minute.
tail, overall massive. Spear is their main
4
weapon.
arms, tail.
Is that Barbados?
Massive. No, that.
I mean, Barbados has a tail and a spear.
No, it uses a no, a spear.
Well, mace, but spear mace.
4-armed Gundam. What?
Wow! Feed me!
Thanks for the biddies, Jam.
He wants to try and make his own custom kit. I don't know how he's gonna pull off the
No,
forearms, but
he's trying to.
Oh, he's kit bashing.
He's
Yeah.
kit bashing, but he says he's trying to find a base. What?
I don't know any kits that have forearms. You'd have
What's
to do
the
a complete
color?
custom frame.
What's the color?
Okay, all that's left now is
Trying to
reach out to the
decipher
truth. I'm gonna keep going until they give a few
Yeah.
more details to you.
No,
Oh, gold and
gold-
silver, apparently.
That doesn't help.
Wait, hold on. Keep going.
Time for a mini Court of Steel workout. I'm Apollo Justice and I'm fine! Your turn. I'm Athena Sykes and I'm fine!
You know, fine can mean an acronym for fucked up, insecure, neurotic, and emotional, yeah?
You really have to rain on my parade every time we meet?
Wait, Zerm, is this like what you want for your build, or is this like the base?
That's what he's
Like
wanting
what you're built. Okay, then I have no idea what you're building it off of.
Court will now Court will now reconvene for the trial of Juniper Woods.
The Sykes Brigade is totally psyched. I mean, the defense is ready, Your Honor.
Your Honor, she is innocent. Well, shit. Okay.
The prosecution is ready as well. I mean, isn't that right, Professor Blackquill? Nothing? All right. Yes, well, moving right along. Yesterday's adjournment was unexpected, yet necessary. But I'll be running a tight ship here today, so no funny business from anybody. Understood?
Your baldness, Robin Newman and Hugh O'Connor have recanted their confessions. But later I shall grant them at leisure to find whether I can charge them with perjury.
Wow! Perjury is finally coming up in a game where 90% of people lie on the stand?
Right?
I am gabberflasted. I'm founded dumb. Well, this sure complicates matters. Still, one must not overlook the facts. Now, about the school camera photo that was submitted yesterday.
A pity, but that evidence is no longer relevant to this case. The art room clock runs fast. It can't function as an accurate measure of time. As for the bungling detective who overlooked that, he's paying for his failure as we speak.
Poor Detective
Isn't that kind of concerning if a serial killer fucking says someone's paying for their transgressions as we speak?
I hope he returns to work with all his body parts intact.
Oh, don't worry. Yeah. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Oh God! In justice we trust. Like fucking. But if that's the case, then what will we?
The accused is the sole person who could have moved the body from art room to stage.
No, she's not.
And I mean to prove it here this day.
It's just like Detective Fulbright said, but what else does he have up his sleeve?
My understanding of this heinous crime is thus. The murder took place near the center of the art room, as evidenced by the bloodstain. Blood was also found in some pottery next to the window over the maintenance area. Which is to say the body was carried over to that very window. From there it was dropped down to the maintenance area below. And, though there was nary a scratch to the body aside from a fatal wound.
Remember that scene from The Simpsons where Flanders is saving the Simpsons from the burning house and he tosses Homer outside the window
and then he hits this fucking mattress and he bounces back in?
Why do I picture that here? Just Means is throwing Cord out the window. Cord just flies back into the university, and he's just like, the ends justify the means.
You're so determined to paint him as a bad guy.
I bet he is.
I do actually have a question.
Yeah.
At any point have they established a motive?
The bribery? I mean, it was in passing, but I think it was a conflict of methods, and it hasn't been addressed. But I'm piecing things together.
They haven't fully addressed motive. They're just like, she's the only one that had the opportunity to do it, therefore she did it.
All right, shall we continue?
Isn't motive the first thing you try at like probable cause and shit like that? The first thing you try and find during a murder case?
In our world, yes.
This is Ace Attorney, man.
In our world, yeah.
Just making sure I didn't miss something.
No.
That, too, was per the script. A high jump mat was employed to cushion the fall. Then, a ball cart was used to haul the body over to the stage.
Don't know why
That's
I
not
put that
very
sort of emphasis
clever.
on ball cart, but
That's not very clever. I mean, it's the same exact body moving scheme as the script. Anyone could have moved the body that way.
Objection.
Your propensity to spew forth words before you think is not very clever either.
Why'd you?
Moreover, the prosecution has a witness, which is most unfortunate for you. Witness, it's time for you to come forth.
Oh God, is it my turn?
oh Jesus.
Oh God, it's my turn.
Get ready to be cunty, Slug.
Oh boy.
Well then, will the witness please state his name and occupation?
Carlo de Romero at your service. No.
Of course.
Hugh O'Connor. I'm a senior at Themis Legal Academy, and I'm studying to be a lawyer. Yesterday, I told the lawyer there that I would testify to the truth. So I intend to cooperate fully in today's trial. Happy now, Miss Sykes?
Oh, he's so cunty looking.
What's he up to now?
Mm-hmm. The court appreciates your cooperation, Mr. O'Connor. Now, your testimony, please.
Bitch, get ready.
2 porn voice actors and a snail.
The lecture hall was packed before the mock trial, but the rest of the campus was empty. That's when I saw Juniper dragging a large mat from behind the stage. I was watching her from a vantage point between the stage and the maintenance area. She was heading towards me, so I assumed she was on her way to the maintenance area. But I didn't have time to stand around and see what she did after that.
Fucking liar.
The real truth hurts so much, doesn't it, Miss Sykes? Or maybe you thought I was going to bring up something else entirely against your client.
Never a snappy comeback when I need one. He's coming straight at us today using any means possible.
A manner.
Okay. This doesn't make sense. Why are... I think the reason this entire trial winds up with its struggles is because it feels like all 3 of the students are lying to cover each other.
They kind of are.
Yeah.
It makes it a little interesting.
Because they clearly don't want to lose they're like lying. They're doing a very Japanese thing where they're throwing, each of them is throwing themselves under the bus to protect the other because they care more about the outcome of their
I'm Spartacus.
yeah, no, literally that.
To protect the world from to protect the students who had to climb up high when the setting up the stage. A mat was brought over to the stage from the storehouse.
You were about to do a Team Rocket thing, weren't you?
Our client is the student council president. What's wrong with her taking it upon herself to put the mat away after they'd used it?
Objection.
Oh, there's plenty wrong. There is but one mat in the entire school that could cushion a fall from such lofty heights.
You mean to tell me they can afford like 30 computers in a single classroom, but they can't afford an extra mat?
Like, there's specific mats. There's specific air inflatables that are used by fire departments so that people can throw themselves out of shit and bounce onto it.
Ergo, the mat in question was indispensable to moving the body.
Ah! It sucks being the last to know everything. I think I get it now. The drag marks we saw behind the stage were made by the mat.
Oh shit. This is something from the morning streams that I've been meaning to ask you, Dandy. It's a slight tangent. In coding or programming, is the word inactivated ever used?
No. What?
Like, you know,
what?
okay.
I cannot think of a time where I've used the term inactivated. What? What the fuck did this come from? What?
Because in the Division, they say activated and inactivated. I'm like,
the proper term is deactivated, you idiots. What?
No, inactivated is the term, but inactivated is a term, but it's used with viruses.
I guess something called, I guess a virus being inactive makes sense, but I've never heard that term.
Yeah, it's inactive. It's when your like tech tools are turned on and off when you go into and out of a zone, but it's just inactivated. I'm like, you deactivated, god fucking damn.
It might be a thing in like the cybersecurity side of things, but I have not spent a ton of time with that side of things to know if that's like accurate or not. I will say just I have never heard that phrase used in programming.
Everybody lies in this game. That's 99% of the time. It's because they've been taught to win by any means possible. So the Chinese got it.
No, that's literally the school, by any means necessary.
Sorry, I'm just thinking about why that one game is getting shit blasted by Risk of Rain, or was it Risk of Rain 2?
Slay the Spire 2.
Slay the Spire 2 is getting shit blasted because of angry Chinese people.
Yeah, it's kind of fucking impressive.
If the only mat of the
whoops, wrong voice.
Whoa, thank you,
the
sir.
only mat. Oh shit, thanks, dude. If the only mat if the only mat of that thickness was where the body was assumed to have been dropped, it would be hard to deny the possible link to this case.
We're off to a bad start again. You sure you're okay, Athena? It's game on, Hugh. Game on.
Bring it, you prissy bitch.
I'm gonna turn your arrogant perfect score grin into a teary-eyed frown of failure.
Damn girl.
Jesus Christ.
When Athena gets serious, watch the fuck out.
Man, it's... Apollo Justice sure does seem like a neat side character. I'd love to see a game about it. I'm sorry. It's just like, how many times this is Apollo Justice still, right? Like, is this game titled Apollo Justice or is it Ace Attorney? Because Apollo hasn't been in that spot except for one time.
Hold it right there.
What? I was just getting to the important part.
Eager to unsheath your blade, Sykes Dono? Your heavy breath heaves to where I stand.
How rude! A human's breath doesn't travel anywhere near that far.
So the only issue is distance? You're not denying that you're a heavy breather.
I'm just saying that scientific studies have proven that it's not... Hang in there, Athena. No matter how many insults they hurl, it won't affect the judge's opinion of you. What about my own self-esteem?
I personally think you're guilt-worthy.
Let's get back to what happened before the mock trial.
Thank you. Wait, what? How old is she? She's 21, I think.
Yes.
We got nothing out of that.
Wait,
bit.
no. Actually, Yeah, okay. Our client was simply putting the mat away. It had nothing to do with this case. Let me finish a goddamn sentence.
That is where you're wrong. There is but one mat in the entire school that could cushion a 3-story fall.
Huh. That's a typo.
Wait, is it? Hold on.
It is. I think.
Unless this is like some old-timey spelling.
No. Wait.
It is. It is an old-timey way to say story. That's an old-timey spelling.
Yeah. It's an old fit. It's like spelling ARMOUR for armor.
They just really wanted you to know that if he was typing, he would spell it like that because he is that dedicated to the fucking bit, apparently.
Is there a problem with that, Bandicoot Dono?
God.
Hence, the mat dragged by the accused was essential to moving the body.
If we win this one, I promise to donate another thick mat to the Academy.
Now, show me
your
your
ass.
Now, show me how to show you the truth. You'll have my full cooperation.
Between the stage and maintenance area, do we have a map available to us? Do not have a map. Okay, I think I know how this
Wait, why is China mad? Because in that game Slogan Danny been playing, there was like in Slay the Spire, there was a most efficient kind of glitch that could be exploited, and it was patched out. And because the way Chinese people play games is like focused on overachieving, they don't even really care about having fun. They care about being the best and always the best. When that was patched out, they got shit bombed by every single fucking Chinese player. If you look at the region reviews, everywhere is positive, and then China is just like 70k negative. It's fucking crazy. Like a whole country just went. I was just answering chat.
Also, I just got a text from my mom to tell me that apparently American Dad is getting new seasons.
Good morning, USA. I've got a feeling that this Bandicoot is really damn gay.
Okay,
do your thing.
I'm pressing. Give me a second. Mr. O'Connor, are you positive you were standing exactly where you said?
I was between the stage and the maintenance area, and she was behind the backdrop.
He's sticking to his guns. The issue here is where she was standing when he says he saw Junie. But nothing I say will mean anything without evidence. Time to dig a little deeper.
Oh, and before you ask, I had my glasses on. Therefore, I'm positive it was Juniper. That is not an issue.
Except... Okay, hold on. What time is it? Electro was back. Wait a minute.
Objection!
Oh.
So, you saw the back of the stage from between the stage and the maintenance area. Well, let's take a look at this photo taken by Miss Scuttlebutt, shall we? This photo shows the students setting up the stage the day before the mock trial. Do you see the big construction screen to the right of the stage in the background here?
Why, yes. In fact, there was a bunch of those next to my house until a few days ago, too. I was so noisy behind there, but I couldn't really take a peek. Oh, how it piqued my interest.
Exactly, Your Honor. You cannot see past such screens. That is their purpose. Now, let's see. How exactly is that screen positioned again? Aha! Since it was to the right of the stage, it should be right here. And from this vantage point, the witness claims to have seen our client behind the stage backdrop.
Oh my, but the screen would have been completely in the way.
That's right. Therefore, the witness couldn't have possibly seen our client from this point.
Wait, but there's track. Ouch. Ouch. Ouch.
I gotta get my head out of the gutter.
But wait, no, like, there's still marks there that...
Order, Mr. O'Connor. You've been lying to this court.
The screen... Right. It must have slipped my mind.
What? Are you telling me you, Mr. Genius, forgot something as literally big as that?
There are two kinds of memory lapses. The normal kind you mouth breathers have, and the genius level lapses of memory that people like me have.
I want to punch him.
Yeah.
No, shut up. You have those memory lapses too, Dandy. Shut the
My
fuck
memory
up.
lapses are related to long COVID, not because I'm a genius. And I think
You had
the
them
3
before.
years
No,
of
you've
streaming.
You've had them before. You've had them before long ago. Shut the fuck.
I feel like the past 3 years of streaming have proven I am not a genius. You have a sound clip of literally the opposite of that.
What are you talking about?
I can hear you shuffling through your Rolodex of sound bits right now. I am dumb as shit. There it is.
You fucking caught my ass dead to goddamn rights. Could you hear my fucking mouse wheel or some shit?
No, I couldn't hear it. I just knew exactly what you were doing.
All right. That's how we're doing it then, I guess.
Why don't you just admit that it was a normal, everyday brain fart already?
No.
Well, the witness now please restate what he remembers, minus the lapses of memory.
That's easy. I was on the other side of the screen. No, you weren't! In other words, I witnessed Juniper from the stage side. But that contradicts it!
You are testifying that our client was behind the stage.
Would the witness please lie a little bit more accurately, a little bit more believably? Could you fabricate something a little bit better?
But need I remind this court, the back of the stage is not visible from the front. To actually see our client behind the stage from the stage side of the screen, the witness himself would also have to be in the same area behind the stage.
Oh my god.
But in that case, our client would have definitely seen Mr. O'Connor.
No. Again.
Nice one, Athena. Keep it up.
I mean, all right, golden boy. Is this not your chance? Telling the truth will be like a weight lifted from...
What? What?
What the fuck? What happened to Asby? I heard him scream. What happened?
Okay, the second the word golden boy was mentioned, I think to myself, my queen from the fucking anime Golden Boy. A second after I think that thought silently, as he screams in the other room, my queen!
That's what I heard.
Wait, is that what? Is that? Okay.
Yeah, in the anime Golden Boy, like anytime he sees a hot chick, he goes, my queen! Oh, this stream's been fucking great. So, Golden Boy is an amazing anime. You should check it out at some point, especially the English dub. It's fucking hysterical. Sorry, Dave.
No, you're good. The truth? What truth?
The fact that Golden Boy here was where he is initially stated. That is to say, he was between the maintenance area and the stage.
But
God
then the
damn it.
screen would have blocked his view of... Let me finish my sentence!
Silence, thought! On the ground, yes, his view would have been blocked indeed. But consider how smoke always wants to rise up high. Shut
Athena,
the
look at the
fuck
photo
up.
again. Do you think... something on the other side of the screen, something high enough to see the stage... No way! This crane right here? I don't remember seeing a crane there on the day of the mock trial. Me neither, but it's probably safe to assume it was moved before you found the body.
That's far enough, Prosecutor Blackwell. Remember, you promised.
I recall making no such promise.
You cheeky bitch.
It was you who came blubbering to me about keeping quiet in exchange for information.
What's all this
Hold on a
about a
second.
promise?
I have to use the bathroom real quick, Scoozy.
Oh, okay. Wait until he gets back. So Slug, what have you been playing lately?
Final Fantasy 14.
You
Of course you have.
absolutely.
Very cool game.
Yeah, ver cool. Yeah. Getting ready for the ever cold.
There's gonna be so many jokes like that. So many.
Oh, buddy, I love making red mage jokes. They're fun. They're the very best.
They're never ending.
But no, right now I am currently leveling up Dark Knight and I'm currently working on leveling up Dark Knight because, well, even though I have a tank that's level 84, I want to level up Dark Knight because it's Vesper and I thought it would be fun thematically if he had a greatsword like his brother. So I thought it would be just a fun little, I thought it would be like a fun little thing. And I haven't done current Savage yet. I haven't done the current post game yet. I'm kind of going in blind to it. Kinda. I know about a guy named Calyx, but that's it.
Alex?
Calyx. 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 Yeah.
Alex.
I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what's going on, but I'm excited. And I don't know, man. I'm not continuing until I get Dark Knight up to 100, and that's gonna be a while. So my goal until Evercold is to get all the trial mounts before the expansion happens so I can get the Seraphim wings. Because apparently the trial mounts for Dawn Trail are pairs of wings that you just fly around with.
That's gonna fit him so perfectly.
I know.
I
Like,
really need to get back to my crafter grind.
Yeah, and speaking of Evercold, how about we talk about Evangelion being the new Alliance raid?
Oh, I'm very excited for dun 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 dun.
Oh, bud, you know Soken is gonna go real hard with the music for that. Like, good lord. If Arcadian is anything to go by, we are in for one hell of a time.
Get in the Magitech armor, Shinji.
God, what people have been doing some crazy artwork of it, and it's so funny seeing it happen. Like, I saw a Lalafell dressed up as Shinji's dad. Yeah. You know, it's funny, like, we had Gundam references before Evangelion was added, and here, well, technically, the weapon quest line is a mix of both, if you think about it. They did literally have the double Zeta pose in one of the instances, so that was fun. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Iron Mouse singing, what was it? What was it? I know it was the Vampire Lady's song, and then, okay, not, what was the other? Sinister, right? Sinister. She sang Sinister. What was the other one? Return to Oblivion. That's what it was. Yeah. Yeah. She gave it.
New theater queer singing
really
about.
good. I'm talking about Final Fantasy 14, okay?
I got him started on it.
The Final Fantasy 14, you know, now has a free trial that goes all the way up to Shadowbringers.
You know what also has a free trial? RuneScape. Slug, I don't want to hear. I finally got you to play RuneScape. You were like, I'm gonna go fishing, and then you fished, and you kept fishing, and you kept fishing, and then you went right back to Final Fantasy. You're just like, I must fish my people. I must fish the sea slugs.
Look, I gotta do the new fishing thing in 14 anyway. I need to get that minion.
By the way, there are
It's
sea
called
slugs.
Jinbei.
There are sea slugs in RuneScape, except they're the Lovecraftian kind that take over people's minds.
trying to fish myself a hot orca. Shut up, Azzy. Anyway, can we continue? Since
You know,
Ice is here.
You can fish sharks. I don't think you can fish orcas. You can kill them, though, with your ships now.
God.
Anyways, what's all this about a promise? Is this about whatever Blackwell is using against him? And what's it got to do with going into the crane?
Golden Boy did not go up into that crane for fun.
My queen.
He was working part-time as a crane operator within school grounds.
I can't believe he's forklift certified. Holy shit.
What? Do you mean to tell me a high school student was operating a crane?
The witness, I object to the prosecutor's last statement. There's no proof I ever operated that crane.
There's no chance I would ever be caught dead having a job.
God.
Actually, there just might be something that proves you did.
What?
If this whole part-time job thing is true, I doubt it would be limited to a single day. You were probably working at the same site the previous day, too. Is this what you're thinking of, Athena? Yep, as the court can see, this photo captured the crane's operator.
Holy crap, he is forklift certified!
And if you look carefully, he bears a definite resemblance to Mr. O'Connor.
Are you serious? This is ridiculous.
How very interesting. Let's ascertain whether this is as ridiculous as the witness maintains.
The defense agrees with the prosecution. Let's bring the facts to light.
That's all very well and good, but just how do you propose to do that?
The person in this photo has one really distinguishing feature. I'm not 100% sure, but it's at least worth a try. We can clearly identify the person in this photo as a witness by examining... The figure in this photo is wearing a very unique object around his neck.
Why, yes, you can see it right there, but then, are you saying you mean to...
Mr. O'Connor's neck is almost entirely concealed by his tall collar. But that's exactly why I believe this warrants further examination.
No, not a chance. That would be blatant violation of my privacy.
You're a disgrace of a man. Now start unbuttoning that collar before I hack it off.
Okay.
Yeah, what's the big deal? Now let's see your neck.
That's awkward.
Guess I have no choice. What? Oh, he's not a vampire.
Oh, my.
So, where'd you buy that neckband, if I might ask?
I didn't buy it. It's handmade and there's only one like it in the world.
Well, it sure looks like the neckband in the photo. Should we have the photo analyzed?
Why would he just admit that, though? You're one irritating lady. Fine. I admit it. I work a part-time construction job. It has nothing to do with our school. Operating heavy equipment's no big deal for a guy who can parallel park one-handed. Damn, okay.
Just fucking brag about that, why don't you?
Okay, you know, no, that's something to brag about.
I can parallel park too.
Danny, you're
Also, thanks
bedridden.
for the follow, Atlas. Welcome to the crew.
Slug!
What'd you just say? I was busy welcoming a new member. What did you just say to me?
But I
said-
never expected one of my
No,
jobs.
hold the fuck up. What'd he say, Ice?
Dandy, you're bedridden. That's what he said.
Before I got sick, I was able to parallel park. I live in a city, slug.
Uh-oh.
I had to get real fucking good at parallel parking.
You
know what fucking K-turn is, nerd?
You have Escar gone fucked up, slut.
Next line, please.
The audacity of this bitch.
Audacity.
We're getting so many good clips just from this one stream.
Please
What the
timestamp them.
fuck?
Please timestamp them for Jam.
I don't know. Maybe she'll bring me on more often. I don't know.
Yeah,
You're
get you
gonna
in
have
trouble
Mondays
more
again
often.
after I finish Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, but then he's not in an inflammatory position like the one he's in right now.
Fucking God. I love our chat. They're so supportive. Well, now you're just a vegetable dandy. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Oh my
Holy
god!
Y'all are lucky I have a sense of humor.
We'll see. We'll see if they come back after Dandy finishes Resident Evil 4.
Jesus shit. But when you factor in all of the required tests and apprenticeship period, wouldn't you have to be at least 20 to have a license for operating a crane?
Oh, about that. You see, I'm a genius, so you know.
He was getting paid under the table, wasn't he?
Let us dispense with this inane charade, golden boy.
No, prosecutor Black. Ah!
High school seniors are 19 at most. Thus, they fail to complete the requirements.
Oh, I forgot.
But that does not apply to you, does it, Mr. O'Connor?
Is he older than
Why
he
doesn't
looks?
it apply? He's a senior, so he's around that age, right?
No, don't please. He.
Actually, Golden Boy here is 25.
Oh,
He took a 7-year break from school.
He's as old as me.
Wait. Come again?
Take a gander at the official school enrollment documentation. It's all right there.
Oh my god. Oh no.
25? You mean he's older than me?
A 25-year-old high school student?
Everyone keeps forgetting I'm young in this group. A 7-year break. 7 years. I've just one thing to say. There are 2 kinds of 7-year breaks. The ordinary kind you mouth breathers take, and the genius kind people like me take.
It's just Bardley's human Sona!
But a genius would quickly become a chore for a 7-year break. I think you have that backwards, Athena.
Even geniuses make mistakes. I just happened to make mine only 7 years in a row.
Only Hugh could get away with using only like that.
So what you're saying is he's not a genius. He's just done all of those classes before and knows all the answers. Is that what you're
flesh
saying?
Sona.
No. Enough of this jibber jabber. Suffice to say, the witness was up in the crane when he saw the accused drag the mat. The accused readied all she needed to move the body immediately prior to doing so. That much is clear. I see no need to deliberate the matter further.
Well, considering that the body was moved in the same manner as in the script, I find Prosecutor Blackwell's claim to be quite persuasive. Does the defense care to dissuade me?
As long as the mat was used to move the body, Junie's gonna be under suspicion. Athena, I just thought of something. What was Hugh doing in the crane right before the mock trial? He couldn't have been on the job at the time. I mean, he was waiting for the trial to start. Yeah, why was he in the crane? Wait, you don't think... Your Honor,
Yeah, yes, Miss Sykes.
I've got it. I've got an amazing idea that will turn the prosecution's claim on its head. A little conjecture's never stopped us before.
It has.
Interesting.
Mr. O'Connor, you were using the crane to...
What?
It
We
would
all
have been-
thought he was gonna move the mat,
Yeah, I don't
didn't
think
we?
I don't think he was moving the body. I really don't at this point. And if, say, the screen was being moved at night and... Oh, God.
What? You got lives, man. You got.
I do, but it's more like I'm trying to figure out the logic, 'cause I don't remember this. So
I don't think
let's
it's
see.
moving the body.
Let's see. If it wasn't moving the body,
Hold on.
why would he be moving himself with the crane? Because there's no reason for him to drive the crane. Why would he be moving the screen? Let's see. Moving. Let's see. If he was. I mean. Because if he was at the maintenance area. Why would he be driving past there? He was moving.
I am
Fuck it.
lost.
The body was just like it was in the script, so it must have been moved like in the script too. At least, that's what the prosecution believes. How simplistic, even foolish.
I don't think that's right.
Those are pretty strong words, Athena. You sure about this? The witness is a licensed crane operator, so he could have used it to move the body.
Was that right?
Well, Golden Boy, care to chime in? I intend to say no more on the matter. That this does not bode well for you.
Wait, he's on my side this time? Or is this another trap?
Watch this.
Okay, calm down with that. Wow, that's a crazy level of dexterity, not to mention core strength.
I can even drive a crane with one hand. That's easy. You want to guess what my other hand does? But operating the crane itself is so complex, it requires both hands. Now, I would have the court look at this.
Oh, he got an owie!
Wait,
Oh. Please tell me that's a ketchup stain?
They got his fapping hand.
wait a minute. Hold on. That was right?
Yeah,
You
just
wish.
wildly thrown out
My-
accusations.
You wish. My hand was injured and required surgery. That's the reason I kept my hand in my pocket all this time.
I've already verified this with the hospital of treatment. Quite a nasty wound, they say.
So, how did you hurt it?
I see no need to discuss that. It has no relevance to this case. I think it does.
2 hands are required to operate complex machinery such as a crane. Ergo, on the day of the mock trial, the witness was incapable of moving the body by crane.
Now I'm the fool?
I'd planned on moving the crane the night before the mock trial, but then I got injured. Wanting to keep my part-time job a secret, I had to do it just before the mock trial instead.
And here I thought this was the big break we've been waiting for.
Now that the defense's sophistry is laid bare, I would have the court recall my claim.
The body was dropped out of the third floor window to a mat near the maintenance area. Then, a ball cart was used to move it to the stage. See? I've been paying attention.
I hope so.
Well done, your baldness. Now consider this. The accused was cited dragging the mat. Ergo, it was she who moved the body.
This whole
Well,
thing
I
with the
think
mat
you
is
were on
so
the right
confusing.
track, Athena. You do? Also, what'd you say, Slug?
This whole thing with the mat is so confusing.
I know.
Mhm.
It's meant to be. There's a key piece missing here, and I forget what it is. Yeah, Juniper remains the prime suspect if we assume the body was moved per her script. So as the defense, you have to figure out how else the body could have been moved. But oh, is he telling me to think of another way besides the crane?
Miss Sykes, if you have a counter-argument, this court would love to hear it. And if
you do not, it's time for the verdict. Isn't that correct, your baldness?
No, not yet. All I have to do is show that the body wasn't moved like it was in the script, right?
Well, that would show that the mat had nothing to do with this case.
There's a sword of great renown that cuts down sophistic lawyers. Its name is evidence.
You don't scare me. Force a smile, Athena. You can do it. What's wrong with your face, Athena? It's a weird mix of terror and creepy grin. Just focus on how the body could have been moved without it being dropped. How could anyone lower it without just dropping it? It's not like it could fly. Or maybe it could. After all, there is a way to zip between the art room and the stage. Someone could have easily used that thing.
Yes, of course. Miss Sykes, the court would like to see what you have for us.
All I have to do is show the tiniest shred of a possibility. The mat and ball cart weren't used to move the body. This is what was used.
Take that!
I think that's wrong. Oh, never mind.
The key here is the thing that ties the art room and the stage together.
Might I
It has
propose
blood
an
on it.
idea?
Danny, I have a random question for you that just kind of tipped my brain because of who I'm playing as.
Yeah, what?
Did Manfred von Karma get the death penalty?
I'm pretty sure he
died.
did. He
He
got like the
died in-
soup.
no,
I'm pretty sure he got the super death penalty.
He died in prison, like
From what?
2 years after being in prison, but I don't think they ever said he got the death penalty.
Well, at the very least, he did.
Oh yeah, I know. Because I'm playing a character that's on death row, and it made me think: did Von Karma actually get the death penalty?
He was probably on death row if his connections as a prosecutor did not keep him out of death row.
It might do you well to tie your lips together, lest you further expose your ignorance. Jesus.
This isn't exactly the time for black comedy, Prosecutor Blackwill. Anyway, the court will recall the court
Thanks,
will
Butters.
recall Von Karma's a he. No. Not Franziska Von Karma.
Manfred.
Her father, Manfred Von
Manfred
Karma.
von Karma. Yeah.
Anyway,
He is in jail.
the court will recall the wire on which the school banner was hung. That wire was strung between the art room and the stage, which allowed students to run or reel in the school banner from the art room. The body could have easily been lowered down to the stage via this wire.
Yeah, and remember, like, the banner has blood on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it?
spare me your armchair theories. This wasn't some kind of high wire act. The body surely would have fallen. Yet there are no signs of blunt force trauma.
Objection!
Oh, you surprised me, Prosecutor Blackwell. You didn't actually think I failed to account for that? I'm sure that's exactly what he thought. When we investigated the stage yesterday, the bottom part of the school banner had been tied into a pouch-like shape. And pouches are useful for carrying things. What do you think this one could have carried?
Well, go on, please explain.
The body was bundled into the pouch-like section of the banner and sent down the wire. The body would have been down on that stage in a flash, and there'd be no need for a map.
Wait a minute.
I've heard the phrase carrying the banner, but not the banner doing the carrying.
I've no patience for you and your cheap parlor tricks. Your claim is as shaky as a corpse performing that absurd high wire act.
If you have an actual objection, then just come out and say it.
I trust you recall the bloodstains left on the art room pottery. If the wire had been used to move the body, it would have to be via the window above the quad. The one with the winch.
Except the bloodstains look like they were thrown there. They don't look like it dripped on them.
You're so close, Slug. You're so close.
Like, yeah, that's the thing. I don't know. This stinks.
However, the bloodstained pottery was next to the window above the maintenance area.
Wait, but what about the other banner?
Ergo, the wire and banner had not at all to do with this case.
Oh, excuse me? Excuse me?
Nature just calling you on your bullshit, I suppose, Sykes. Jesus fuck.
Oh, bloodstained pottery. I remember that. This doesn't look good. We'll be back to the map theory if you don't do something. My God!
The banner!
Sorry, they're coming for me.
Well, Miss Sykes, I hope you have something better than this time than that
There's
sack.
blood on the banner!
If my wire theory is true, then that blood on the pottery must not have been... Maybe it's not the victim's blood. And maybe those sirens could quiet down a little bit.
It's really
Hold on.
interesting
I'm
how
just-
anytime we do Ace Attorney stuff, people decide to commit crimes near your town.
I know, right? Did the police check to see from whom the blood on the pottery came from?
Shame on you, Sykes Dono. Have you a little more respect for the constabulary?
You don't have respect for it, man! Ah!
Fulbright!
Looks like they didn't check it. Don't let it get you down, Prosecutor Blackwell. Everyone makes mistakes.
Spare me your cheek. We will know not either way till the tests are run.
True, but in the meantime, I'm gonna press my claim as far as I can.
Your baldness, I demand that the blood on the pottery be analyzed this instant.
And of course, it shouldn't take long to get the results back.
And maybe also take the banner, too.
Take the whole fucking goddamn crime. Why can't you people actually run simple tests? Oh my, that was quick.
Or history if it turns out to be the victim's blood. Please, please let it be someone else's.
It seems the blood was not from the victim.
Now, Slug, I've got a question for you. Whose blood do you think it is?
Hughes.
I think the blood belongs to fucking creepy McPhilosophy man.
I think it's Hughes.
What?
Furthermore, a comparison with the other parties involved with this case reveals that the blood belongs to one Hugh O'Connor.
Oh!
Fuck.
Oh!
Score!
I was right!
You were right.
I still don't think I'm going to solve the puzzle.
Don't worry, Junie. Just try to relax. Hugh's hands. Hold on. His hands were dripping with blood.
All right. I'm retarded.
Your Honor, as we saw earlier, the witness's left hand had suffered a serious injury. He sustained the wound in a struggle with the victim, and his blood got on the pottery. Then, Junie saw his blood-stained hands as they passed each other in the first floor hall. It's the only explanation that covers everything.
Objection!
There is but one way now to turn aside her blade. But do not cast the blame on me. Your grudge is with Sykes, Dono, for it is she who forces me to expose your secret.
Fine. Whatever.
Wow, how much dirt does he have on Hugh?
All of it.
The court will observe this odd-looking envelope.
What the?
It was inside that Miriam Scuttlebutt's script was found.
Ms. Scuttlebutts?
She trapped it?
But didn't the prosecution already claim that this envelope is the one that contained her script?
Circumstances have changed. You see, Golden Boy had hidden this from us all.
Now, let's see here. My word, talk about the world's most painful paper cut.
Indeed, you can clearly see that if this envelope is not opened correctly, a powerful spring-loaded blade will shoot forth, leaving a horrible gash upon the hand.
Holy crap! Someone arrest Miriam!
The only one who had been told of the correct way to open it was Constance Court.
You really want to see my script that bad? Well, you better watch out. Read it without my permission, and you'll wish you hadn't.
Yikes. Miriam wasn't kidding when she said that.
The blood on the blade is the witness's. Our genius here tried to sneak a peek at the wrong script and paid for his foolishness.
Ouch! This guy's the worst genius I've ever seen. Don't worry,
No,
Athena.
I'm sorry. You would have had to have psychic powers to see that one coming.
Don't worry, Athena. The wound isn't that deep. We've still got the wire theory. Yeah, I've got it. Since the blood by the window overlooking the maintenance area isn't the victim's, there's no longer any basis for denying the body was moved using the wire and banner. Therefore, the defense once again asserts just that.
You call yourself a lawyer. Don't you see the glaring contradiction in your thinking?
Oh my god.
Huh?
The court would like to remind the witness that his role is not to point out.
And you? How can you adhere to such outdated beliefs? But whatever. It seems you've forgotten the two statues that were on stage directly below the wire. A body sent sliding down that wire would have crashed into them. Care to explain that away?
Did they not?
We fixed it!
Why, I
Hold
believe
on.
he's right. The statues and the wire are extremely close together.
So the body would have collided with the statues?
And knocked them over!
What if they did collide? Wait, that's it! Speaking of those statues, we still don't know how they were broken. But if we assume the body crashed into them, that would also explain that loud sound we heard while we were in the waiting room.
And as Wright says, it would also explain blunt force trauma.
Now that you mention it. You and Mr. Wright went out onto the stage after you heard that sound, correct?
Objection.
Interesting. How very interesting. But may I ask just one question? When was it that you heard said sound?
It was a little after the mock trial had started. Mr. Wright and I were practically bored to tears there in the waiting room when... Ah!
Precisely. If that sound you heard did happen while the body was being moved, that would place it during the mock trial.
Oh, which means the body wouldn't have been there before the mock trial started.
You see, right before the mock trial started, I saw the body.
He said
Oh
he
my
saw the
God.
body before the mock trial. If so, then my claim that the body was moved during the mock trial doesn't hold water. Stupid contradiction. It's gonna get me in our case killed.
The focus was on just 3 suspects because the body was moved before the mock trial. That has been the major premise thus far. Your assertion, therefore, contradicts the very foundation of this case.
Both sides still lack incontrovertible evidence. So should we not also treat Golden Boy's testimony with some level of suspicion?
Good point.
Prosecutor Blackwell is on our side. I bet he's figured out the truth behind this case. Well, great, as long as he's not up to something else. If the statues really were broken when the body hit them, then Hugh's statement about seeing the body before the mock trial is a big fat lie. Okay, Mr. O'Connor, let's get to the bottom of this contradiction about when you saw the body. Look me straight in the eyes and repeat your statement to me.
Like I said before, before the, oh God, before the mock trial, the body was, you know.
I shall only say this once, Golden Boy. You had best tell the truth. And do it now. That is, if your head wishes to enjoy the continued companionship of your body.
Judge, he's threatening me.
That's fine.
That happens.
Now out with it. Did you truly witness the body?
Or were you just lying about it? Well, which is it?
You what?
I never saw the body.
Are you sure about that? Lie to this court again, and I'll charge you with perjury, the thing I should have charged you with the first time you lied in court.
There was no body on that stage. I've been lying about that this whole time. I'm sorry.
Now the question is,
Well.
but why was he lying? That's a very benign thing to lie about. Why would he do it without any purpose? Yes, we've exposed Hugh's big lie for what it is, but why would he lie about this to begin with?
All right, order.
base premise that the body was moved before the mock trial has been overturned. I imagine this had an impact on both the defense and the prosecution's case.
Well, first I'd like to thank the prosecutor. This brings us one step closer to the truth. Now, at least we know the body was moved using the wire and school banner.
Indeed. That much I shall concede, Sykes Dono. The body is moved as you stated, and in the midst of the mock trial. So both sides are satisfied then. The body was moved before the mock trial. We have our 3 suspects. But if the move took place in the midst of the mock trial, it is an entirely different story.
Right. All 3 suspects were in the mock trial. That gives them solid alibis.
Objection.
How simplistic. Did you forget about the student in charge of the audio? Amidst the mock trial, she was the one soul who could leave and re-enter the lecture hall. Wait, whoa, hey, what's this? Who is this person in charge of the audio?
Oh no, how could I forget? It was... Hey, what's the deal here? Why is Junie so large in this shot?
Juniper was also in charge of the audio. When she wasn't in the trial, she was in the audio control room dealing with the music.
Indeed. The one who could enter the art room amidst the mock trial to move the body. How's that for a fucking voice switch?
Right.
Was none other than the accused, Juniper Woods, for she was in charge of the audio.
No!
Someone in chat, perjury actually exists here? Yeah, I mean, well.
It sorta does.
God.
Why, yes, I see. That does make perfect sense.
This can't be happening. Instead of exposing Hugh's crime, Junie's in even deeper. No matter how you slice it, we're cooked. And here I thought Prosecutor Blackwell was on our side, at least on this issue. The Twisted Samurai strikes again. Twisted? It's more like Dirty Rotten.
Your baldness. It's time to put an end to this farce. Well, the prosecution has presented a quite convincing case. But the defense has one last chance to voice any remaining objections. Well, Miss Sykes?
Apollo, what are we gonna do? I've got nothing left. Nothing. Nada.
Check the map.
Nient.
Check the map.
I've been trying to think of something, but I'm drawing a big blank too. Poor Junie. Unless we figure out something, she'll be... Objection. Objection. Well, I object to...
Hold it. No. Oh! Stop right there. All ears to me. It's time you've heard about the rare genius of Hugh O'Connor.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Also,
Wow, at the same time.
Listen, I know her secret behind my perfect try.
Perfect.
Crime?
Uh-huh.
That sushi pillow getting its workout.
This is some serious deja vu. Didn't we just go through something like this yesterday? Yes. Yes, we did. This had better not be one of his enraging traps.
The murder, the moving of the body, the cover-up. It all sprung from my brilliant mind. Well, go ahead. Arrest me. The real killer is right before you. We've already...
I've always thought this theme sounded a little Final Fantasy.
I hear a bit of it too. I don't think it was the same composer, but it definitely
no.
gives that vibe.
All right, order, I say, Mr. Connor. You already confessed yesterday, then earlier today recanted your confession.
As if you mouth breathers could comprehend my genius. The end justifies the means. Take the sympathy. Now, bow down and kneel. Kneel before my great.
All right, enough. The only thing maddening is the sheer amount of dick this young man has in his mouth. Wait, no, he's middle-aged at this point.
25
For it is impossible for you to have...
Ow.
For it is impossible for you to have been the perpetrator behind this crime. There is no perfect crime, only a perfect alibi. For you were at the mock trial. And it is silly that I must remind you of this, but you were a participant the entire time. There shall be no mercy if you persist in hindering this trial with your silly little act.
Hugh doesn't seem the least bit shaken by Blackwell's threat.
Listen, Mr. Prosecutor. Calling that a perfect alibi is beyond contempt. Your Honor, I'd like to take this opportunity to offer further testimony. I will now demonstrate the very moment of genius that transcended even perfection.
Oh my god.
Lie, 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 lie.
This is gonna be ridiculous, Slug.
You won't believe this, but I used a body double. That wasn't the real me at the mock trial. That means I didn't almost lose. My body double almost did. I slipped out stealthily while my double took care of the trial. I had the run of the campus. In short, I'm the killer. I'm the killer. Juniper's innocent. Oh my god, man. Dude.
I have a question I was hoping the defense and prosecution might be able to help answer. Is it just me, or does the witness's testimony make no sense at all?
No, I'm telling the truth.
No, it's not just you, Your Honor. All I got from listening to that was a headache. Yeah, that was just plain weird. Especially the whole thing about a body double.
Oh, I'm relieved it's not just me and the prosecution.
Your baldness. Summon an ambulance this instant. The witness is stark raving mad.
Yes, I think that would be for the best.
Oh my gosh.
Now then. Oops, wrong type of tone there. Fucking...
You people don't believe me?
It's not a matter of not believing you. It's more along the lines of questioning your sanity. Yeah, the Funny Farm just called. They want their genius back.
Shut your pie holes! The intellect of a genius transcends even logic. Besides, don't you guys have that weird device for testimony like this?
Widget's not a weird device, and I don't waste him on ridiculous testimonies. Easy there, Tiger. Think of it this way.
Douchebag.
We don't want a verdict to be passed just yet. So, how about we give Widget a try? Well, this is against my better judgment, but I'd like to conduct a short therapy session.
Your better judgment. I'm a judge, and it's far beyond mine, yet I find it hard to say no. Prosecutor Blackwell, I trust you have no objections. Prosecutor Blackwell?
Where did he go?
The prosecutor said, rubbish, we will be out on a stroll. Then he left with Detective Fulbright.
How does he get away with stuff like that?
He just fucked off?
He just was like, fuck this, I'll be back in a second. You guys deal with this.
And I will interpret that as meaning he has no explicit objections. Like, does this thing have fleas? Is there, what? There's something going on my head, I can tell. Like, it's cute, but at the same time, like, there's gotta be a reason it's doing that, right? Like, can they get gnats? Am I gonna get gnats? I don't want gnats. All right. Miss Sykes, you may proceed with your therapy session.
I've seen my share of crazy trials, but this one takes the cake.
No, it doesn't.
Just be aware, Miss Sykes, the rapist and therapist are only separated by a simple bit of kerning. Nothing? All right, cool.
All right, here we go.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God.
What the fuck?
Here's the body double. That wasn't the real me at the mock trial. That means I didn't almost lose, my body double did. I slipped out stealthily while my double took care of the trial. I had the run of the campus. In short, I'm the killer. Juniper's innocent. Alright, what is the thing?
It's gotta be the wound. Because if there's a body double, he'd have the wound.
Well, that's the thing, is the body double...
Is it bloody?
I can't tell. So it means I didn't almost lose.
The idea that people could be, like, the idea that he's so fake that people could be fooled by a simple cardboard face cutout, like Spy style from TF2, is the funniest part about that. Because it just means his personality is that fake.
Well, it's like, I'm trying to...
Ha! It's...
What's causing happiness? Oh, that's what I need to find. Okay.
Juniper being innocent? It's
Yep.
gotta be that. It's gotta be... No, it's gotta... No.
This is what's
it's
causing
gotta be that.
happiness. It's...
Do it. That, yeah, like, that's obvious. Like, this is...
Mr. O'Connor, yesterday you said that you didn't really care about Ms. Woods anymore.
I already told Juniper, so I might as well tell you. I don't really care about her anymore.
What? Why?
Yeah, well, Juniper reported my secret to Professor Court.
His secret? Oh, the bride. That's right.
She wanted nothing to do with me because I disappointed her. That's why I don't care about her anymore. I was never trying to protect her. But what did you just say? My confession was always about one thing and one thing only, the truth.
Mr. O'Connor, you feel great happiness in the fact that you might help set Ms. Woods free. So much so that it overshadowed all of your other emotions.
What are you...
I can hear it clearly now, Mr. O'Connor. The discord you've been trying to suppress.
Gone.
People don't normally feel like you do when you confess. So Hugh really was trying to protect Juniper? Yes, I'm sure of it. Hugh's feelings for her are the real deal.
No, I got a little bit of the noise lowered.
But that means his confession is...
Finally figured out the obvious. There we go. Finally figured out the obvious, have we?
He returns.
All right, Prosecutor Blackwell, you're black. You're back in black. You're here.
The confession was naught but lies, save for the part about being in the mock trial. Can we all agree now that the killer is the one in charge of the audio, i.e. the accused?
Why couldn't couldn't you have taken a longer stroll?
No, you haven't unraveled the genius of my body double trick yet.
You can't be serious. Do you really expect us to believe you had a body double?
Yes, I do. But if you think I didn't, then prove it.
Either we quit here and Juniper is found guilty, or we play along with Hugh's delusion. Let's go with the least worst choice. But first, let me update his testimony. Alright, Hugh's the body double. That wasn't the real me at the mock trial. That means I didn't almost lose. My body double did. Slipped out stealthily while my double took care of the trial. At the run of the campus. In short, I'm the killer.
There's
Juniper's
sadness
innocent.
here. Why is there sadness?
It's either that or the fact there are zero emotions on this statement. Like, he's had happiness throughout all of this except for this statement. You'd think that he'd be happy that he didn't almost lose.
I think you're right. Dang, nice.
Hold on. I didn't almost lose, you say? Very odd. You exhibited happiness the entire time, except during this statement.
You don't know when to give up. Wait, now that I think about it.
No, don't stop making stuff up.
When I left the lecture hall, it was during Professor Mean's pretrial speech. That's when I moved the body. I then slipped back in just before the verdict.
So you're saying you were there the moment your double was about to lose?
Yes, I was. Naturally, I wasn't happy when I saw that. In any case, I was at the far end of the lecture hall behind the screen. I figured no one would see me if I came in and went through the doors there.
Objection!
Sights, Dono. How much longer will you indulge him in this charade? While it's true that none in the audience might see him through either of those doors, the faculty seats on the balconies are a different story and have a splendid view.
I thought you could do better than that. The lawyer's bench is on the right side when facing the front of the hall. I used the door on the right side near the lawyer's bench. That means my movements were only visible to someone in the left balcony seat. But that seat was empty at the time, which is only natural.
Nope, it clicked.
After all, it belonged to Professor Court, and as we all know, she was already dead by the— No, wrong!
That can't be right.
That is
An empty
wrong!
balcony seat on the left side contradicts this piece of evidence.
No, that is where Means was!
Yeah.
Aha! I am right! It is all coming together! The pieces, they fall into place!
I've no idea where this contradiction is going. I don't have any other moves at this point.
Slug and I sitting here on the it was means the whole fucking time. Dandy,
Guess I'll just have to follow it.
Dandy's just trying to be a pro gaslighter.
Guess I'll just have to follow it and
rubbing my hands together like a little fly.
Guess I'll just have to follow it and see where this takes me.
Yes.
You said the left balcony seat was empty, but was it really?
I saw it with my own eyes. It was definitely empty.
But what about this diagram? According to this, Professor Means was supposed to be seated in the left balcony seat. But if you left the lecture hall during his pre-trial speech, he would have been standing there at his seat addressing the students and faculty.
No, this can't be right.
You do no one any favors by exposing the falsities of this confession.
I've told plenty of lies so far, but this part is true, I tell you, so you admit you're lying. There was nobody in the left balcony seat. You gotta believe me.
It doesn't seem like he's lying this time.
Mm.
Okay, Mr. O'Connor. Let's have you testify again, but this time don't spare any details.
You got it. I'll repeat it as many times as you'd like. I mean, my ingenious escape act warrants repeating, considering I'm the real killer.
All I really care about is whether that seat was empty or not.
Why is Slug being crazy? 'Cause my theory is being proven right.
The second floor was deserted. Why won't you believe me? It's true, I tell you. Angry and surprised at that. And out through the back door without anyone noticing.
No, I think it's more surprise because
Then, all I had to do was go through the empty audio control room. Why is he so sad about that? At least into the hallway, so I was perfectly capable of moving the body.
okay, so he's surprised about the. Yeah, no, pinpoint this because it's empty.
I detected powerful sadness and fear right after you said this part. It's as if you'd said something you shouldn't have.
What's wrong with you? You shouldn't reveal a person's inner feelings for all to see, buddy.
Mr. O'Connor, it's you who is revealing your inner emotions by the way you speak. Plus, I have a good idea about why you're feeling sad.
You're a horrible person. Can't you just leave me be?
You said that you went through the empty audio control room. But that's not true, is it? There was someone who returned from there once Professor Means finished his speech. And that someone who was in the audio control room was...
It had to have been Juniper.
I know you realized there was a problem with your statement as you were saying it. That's why you felt so uneasy. If the audio control room really was empty, that would mean Ms. Woods was roaming around the campus. Mr. O'Connor, if you really want to protect Ms. Woods, just tell the truth. If you believe in her, revealing the truth is the same as protecting her.
Juniper's innocent. That's the truth. But in this dark age of the law,
Sippy.
the truth can be easily twisted to serve anyone's needs. When the end justifies the means,
Sippy.
your only choice is to fight back
Jesus
with
Christ.
lies.
Hugh's heart won't hold out under this battle between truth and lies. Is there something I can do to make him recant his false testimony?
I fear nothing now that I have lost everything. Go ahead, Prosecutor Blackwell. Cut me down if you wish.
I thought you'd never ask. With you, God, we may swiftly proceed to a verdict.
Oh shit, is he actually gonna do something?
He broke out of his shackles again!
I don't want to be the poor accountant down at the detention center.
Hugh O'Connor, in deference to your valor, I will limit your suffering with one clean blow.
Could you wait just one moment before you cut him down?
Whoops.
Ah, I never learned about this in law school. Careful, prosecutor. Remember that shocking experience you had last time?
All right.
He gets zapped if he's bad. Very well. Golden Boy may live. For now.
My queen.
Enough already, Mr. O'Connor. Miss Woods would never want you to protect her this way. She values the friendship between the three of you more than anything.
That's where you're wrong. She doesn't feel anything for me now. But what does it matter anymore? I might as well tell you everything. This is no doubt news to you, but I'm not, and never was a genius.
Sorry, but I already knew. Me too.
Yeah, and don't forget me, though in all fairness, it was pretty obvious.
I thought he was a genius at first, but...
The stuff he said was crazy.
No need to rub it in. Just shut up and listen. It all started several days ago. I accidentally learned that my parents have been paying good money for my grades.
But that's bribery.
So the bribery wasn't Hugh's idea?
All of my perfect scores were the product of cold, hard cash, not genius.
Wow, what a surprise.
Even worse, when I confronted my parents about it over the phone, Juniper overheard me.
Oh my, what a terrible misunderstanding.
I've been living a lie. I don't know what else there is to say. I'm no genius. I'm completely worthless. A perfect 0.
You and Robin's parents both suck. Hugh.
Even so, I still wanted to make it up to Juniper for disappointing her like that. That's why I wanted to clear her name by pinning the blame on me. I mean, she probably hates me now, so it'd be a relief for her to see me locked away.
Ugh.
If you were trying to help her, then why did you testify against her?
You were the ones who told me to tell the truth yesterday. So I thought if I did, it would help her.
He wasn't trying to provoke us? Looks like we seriously misunderstood him, in more ways than one. At the detention center yesterday, Junie was in tears when she opened up to me. But the truth is, the friendship between the three of them is still rock solid. If there were something that could help me prove that to Hugh.
The caller. We even have proof of our friendship.
As long as our friendship lasts, you can bet we'll be carrying them around.
Ow.
Sorry.
I know.
No, not you. I hit my hand on my microphone.
Oh.
What about that proof of friendship they mentioned? I wonder where or what it is.
I didn't buy it. It's handmade, and there's only one like it in the world. That's right. I'm into pet play.
Oh my god!
Wow.
I like being a naughty little doggy.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Maybe it's... No, that's definitely it. That band around his neck.
Finally,
O'Connor.
someone said it.
Mr. O'Connor, that band around your neck. That's your proof of friendship, isn't it?
Proof of friendship? Is that anything like a proof of purchase mark? Oh my god!
In court, evidence is everything. That's why the three friends created friendship bands. It's the evidence that proves their friendship.
Oh, how very interesting and chic.
If they have doubts about their friendship, they can look to the proof they have on hand. That's why Mr. O'Connor's hand always goes to his neck when he is pressured. It proves he still has feelings of friendship towards the other two.
Oh god. It doesn't matter if I wear it. If those two...
But they feel the same way too. I know they wear their friendship bands somewhere. Junie and Robin must both feel the same as Hugh. I just know it. Everything Hugh has said leads me to believe that. In fact, he may have also just told me that the others wear their proof of friendship. All we have to do is think back to their testimonies. Ready? Miss Newman holds her arm when pressured. And Ms. Woods holds her wrist. I know Ms. Woods very well. She would never abandon her friendship with you over something like this. And taking the blame for her will only succeed in making her terribly sad.
Oh god. Oh my god, I just realized it. That's a boner. Aw.
Robin, those bands of friendship that you made, just for the three of us. You may have forgotten about them, but not me.
Hugh!
What?
Hey, Hugh!
What?
And to think, I should have known better than to doubt my best friends.
That is not the voice I expected to hear from him. I did not expect that voice at all from him.
Oh god.
Same.
He is the most boy-y.
I didn't kill anyone. And I didn't have a body double. I didn't move the body. I didn't even see it. And it may look like I'm speed reading. A Zen in the art of mastering the bar exam, but I haven't read a single word.
Well, you could have fooled me. In fact, you did.
Hugh.
So, Miss Sykes, can I place my trust in you?
I'm gonna save Junie. So yes, you can place your trust in me.
Well, then, am I to understand that the witness is recanting his confession?
Yes. I've been a bad boy.
A most roundabout trial. I much prefer the turnabout variety myself.
Get it? Get it!
Wow. Now we are back to the fact that there was but one suspect who lacked an alibi. Which is, in the end, the truth you've been seeking this entire time.
So, we're back to square one? I'm exhausted and depressed.
Same, Apollo.
It probably doesn't matter at this point, but I might as well update the mood matrix.
So...
Huh? Wait, does this mean...
Further resistance is futile. The time for a verdict is nigh.
Come on. Yes, please.
Please wait!
What sort of devilry are you up to now?
What if our client wasn't the only one without an alibi? The trial would continue, right?
Well, yes, I suppose it would. But after such a thorough investigation, does such a person really exist?
Yes, we found someone. It may have seemed like a major roundabout, but Mr. O'Connor's testimony has cracked this case. There's no more noise. Hugh is telling the truth now. During the mock trial, the balcony seat opposite him really was empty, which now means there is one person unaccounted for.
Yes.
Besides Junie, the only other person without an alibi during the mock trial is...
Yes!
The balcony seat was empty. That much is true, isn't it, Mr. O'Connor?
That's right. How many more times do I have to say it?
So, basically, Professor Means wasn't where he was supposed to be during the mock trial.
Yes!
I like being right.
Need I remind you, every last soul in the lecture hall heard him deliver his speech.
I know, and that's not in dispute here. Now, let me explain how a speech could be given from an empty seat. It was... What if the speech was pre-recorded? That's the only way the speech could have been delivered from an empty balcony seat.
Wait. Are you accusing Professor Means? That's insane.
Have been the whole time.
I mean, he's the one who gave me the tape record. Bud? Take this to the police, he said, and tell them you found it.
What? Really? Wait a second. Mr. O'Connor, did you just say that Professor Means gave that phony recording to you?
Phony? The defense will refrain from hurling unsubstantiated allegations.
Well, I said he gave it to me, but what do you mean it's phony?
Wow. Who could have seen this development?
Both me and Ice!
Yeah, literally.
The voice shouting, "You're a goner," as recorded on this tape, was dubbed onto it using a line our client said in the mock trial video.
What? This is an extremely crucial piece of evidence.
Professor Means gave Hugh the phony tape. If that's really true, then Professor Means has guilt written all over him. Your Honor, the defense moves to call Professor Aristotle Means to the stand.
Silence.
The seat was never empty. It was but an oversight by our dullard of a witness.
No.
An inmate who was formerly a surgeon once told me something. He said it's often all too easy to overlook critical symptoms.
Do you want to do that too?
Well, we're not gonna overlook this oversight. If the speech was pre-recorded, the basis for suspecting our client would be shattered. Let's check with Professor Means and see whether the empty seat was a witness oversight. A verdict without first looking into that would be inconceivable.
All right, that's enough. Both of you. Now here's my opinion on the matter. While a surgeon overlooking critical symptoms is a problem, a witness oversight too must not be overlooked. Thus, as to the matter of whether Professor Means was or was not in his faculty seat, I believe we must ask the professor himself.
Yes!
I agree. Professor Means should be here in the gallery today.
Do as you please.
Holy crap, we won! We
yet.
won!
No, not yet.
I wanted to play that.
Not yet.
Will you please state your name and occupation for the record? Certainly. I am Aristotle Means. I teach the lawyer course at Themis Legal Academy, and let me add that while I welcome any opportunity to assist with a trial, I don't care for this undue suspicion.
Don't worry, Professor. We're just interested in the mock trial video right now. We just need to take another look at that speech you gave. Can we count on your cooperation in this?
Oh, very well. If that's all you're interested in, please proceed, Miss Sykes.
We need to
are
find some
finishing
sort of
this
evidence that
today.
shows this speech was pre-recorded.
All right, I believe we're ready. Let's roll the video. Good afternoon. I would like to start by thanking you for coming here today. The mock trial, the crown jewel event of the school festival, will begin shortly. When I was a student, I too could hardly wait for this day to come.
Oh no, I've forgotten how long and boring his speech was.
Widget.
Widget,
Snore.
Wake me up once this is over.
hey, no fair!
The experiences of our youth. Oh my god, is that boring? Holy shit. Have a powerful and profound effect on our adult. Ah, you there. Wake up. Pay attention.
Huh?
Oh my god.
I'm awake, I'm awake! Isn't that right, Your Honor?
I'm awake too. Wide awake, see?
He's gone! He's gone!
Once again, our pure white Lady Justice will be watching over all of you today.
Huh. She looks a little golden to me.
Yeah, but, you know, Aristotle's probably racist or whatever. I don't know. Pay attention and you may make a difference when... Oh my fucking god.
Why am I yawning?
Now let the mock trial begin. Fuck me. Aristotle Means uses sleep. Oh, that's about it. One of my better speeches, if I do say so myself. Yeah! I'm awake. I'm never sleeping again. I even saw some of our students with tears in their eyes.
Tears because they wanted to die!
He's obviously not familiar with the phrase bored to tears.
Oh, God. Listen, Sykes Dono, if you have subjected me to this epic study and tedium without purpose, Taka will feast on your tongue after I've cut it out.
Ah! But you were asleep the whole time!
Oh, well, Miss Sykes, did you notice anything strange about the speech?
Can I please hear
it
that?
was it was strong as about 5 Xanax back to back.
Can I please hear that last part again?
Once again, our pure white Lady Justice will be watching over all of you today.
There! I finally found what we needed. Professor Maines, I have only one question about your speech. Why does that last part we just heard contradict with this?
Just... That can't be it. That can't be
The
it.
professor said the pure white Lady Justice would be watching over them. But the Lady Justice in the video isn't even close to being white. It's as gold can be.
Tell me, Professor, are you racist?
I'm not sure I can wrap my jaw around that to test its authenticity. Dude,
Shut up.
Tell me,
Wait,
Professor, do you see the world only in black and white?
is the judge saying like, like biting like the gold, like?
Yes, yes, he wants to bite the fucking statue to see if it's real gold.
Also, I'm pretty sure that he's said the same thing about a 12-inch cock before.
Okay. I'm gonna go make some popcorn real quick.
Only
Be right
12.
back.
These are
Okay.
amateur numbers.
Go.
Keep going.
Go. Okay. Go ahead, make your popcorn.
piss,
You're gonna
girl.
need it for this next part.
Go piss, girl.
I didn't say it was made of gold, Your Honor. Now, it's true that this statue is pure white, but it broke before the mock trial began. The one you see here is its replacement.
Oh, well, that's a shame on every account.
Ironically, this golden statue sticks out like a sore thumb compared to the white one, meaning the professor wouldn't have made a mistake in its color if he'd been present.
It seems that I have caused some confusion, but it was merely an oversight on my part.
The statue was in the middle of the room. How could you not know what it looked like?
Well, I was in a balcony seat. Furthermore, the statue had previously been white. I'm afraid this isn't sufficient evidence of the speech being pre-recorded. We had our answers long ago. The accused was the only one to leave the lecture hall.
No, wait! There's got to be something that can prove that the speech was pre-recorded. According to the mock trial video, the speech started here and ended here. It was a little over 10 minutes, but I doubt anyone wants to be tortured again. It was only a little over 10 minutes? I felt like it went on forever. How'd you figure out how long it was? Easy. There's a timestamp in the top right. All you have to do is, subtract the time the speech started from the time it ended. The speech goes from the 10-minute mark to 20:35. Wait a second. I could swear I've seen the same interval of time listed among the evidence.
There's a lot of time-related shit in this one trial.
Yeah. Also, thank you for the basic math, Athena. Do you know it? Yeah, she knows it. She knows it. It's fine. Voice print analysis. The results of the voice analysis performed on the tape recording. The tape has about 10 minutes and 35 seconds of noise requiring further testing. Ooh. Maybe there's a way for me to use the speech time to show that it was pre-recorded.
Take that!
I would like the court to take a look at this.
And this is?
The voice print analysis that proves the voice on the tape recorder belongs to our client.
Yes, but didn't we just establish that the voice on the tape recorder was a fabrication?
We did, but what I'd like to focus on is the noise that is also there.
Noise?
Yes, the defense believes it resulted when the tape's previous recording was erased. Again, this is only something that would work if for some godforsaken reason we were still using tape recorders in the year 2027, but fine. Does anyone know that, what happens when you record over a tape in this age?
I mean, yeah, I do.
I mean, you and I do, we're old, but Athena fucking
All
would
right,
know.
All right. No. We'll wait until Slug gets back with his popcorn. He's a zoomer.
what,
We
true.
can ask him.
I'm back.
Okay, Slug, we got a
Hey,
question
Slug,
for you.
I have a question for you, Slug. Do you know
Oh,
what happens
boy.
if you keep... Do you know what happens if you have a cassette player and you keep re-recording audio over and over and over in the same spot?
Yeah, doesn't it start to be worn down?
What
More
happens to the
specific.
audio quality?
It degrades like crazy.
Not quite.
What?
You can also hear the previously recorded audio in the background of the existing audio that you play that you record over.
Oh shit.
So if you recorded me saying like I like chicken sandwiches and then I kept re-recording different random shit over that, you would periodically hear like faint traces of me saying I like chicken sandwiches in the back of the fucking audio.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we were just wanting to figure out something because this is the year 2027 in this game apparently. And the idea of Athena being like 18 years old and knowing, or 20 or whatever she is, and knowing what a tape does and what happens when you re-record over a tape seems very far-fetched. But
no, like
I feel like you got enough of a gist.
Know what a tape recorder. You'd at least know what a tape recorder is. Like, I didn't specifically handle tape recorders, so I don't really know.
Yeah, I mean. She could be a retrophile. I mean, she could be, but also she has a custom holographic emotional like support thing. How old is Athena in this game again? I think she's 20.
Maybe she likes the past, present, and future.
All right, I'm ready to go when you are.
All right, tangent done.
And what do you hope to prove by that?
The length of the noise is what's important. It's 10 minutes and 35 seconds in all. And what did the timestamp read at the moment Professor Means began his speech?
That would be exactly 10 minutes.
Now, let's fast forward this long-winded exercise in boredom to the end. Okay, stop. The video timestamp now reads 2035. Based on this, we know the time it took for the speech alone.
Right, subtract 10 minutes, you have 10 minutes and 35 seconds.
Right, 10 minutes and 35 seconds, the same as the noise on the tape recording. I assume you all understand what this means. Professor Means' pre-recorded speech had been where the noise is now.
Silence.
You seem rather confident considering this is a mere happenstance match of numbers.
Thanks for a bit, Zotman. Yeah, it does vary on several factors, but those of us interested in old tech are definitely in a minority. I feel like everyone here at the lawyer's bench is definitely intrigued by older technology, but
I still like record players.
Record players are cool.
Objection!
Fuck you, Athena, they are cool. But is it really just numbers?
The lab is continuing their study of the tape. So far, they've found signs of overdubbing. But it's going to take a bit longer to recover the audio that was erased.
The police are analyzing the noise as we speak. It won't be long until we know what was originally there. Now I'm sure of it. The professor was trying to create an alibi with the recording by pinning the crime on Junie. Well, he's not gonna get away with it. Not on my watch.
Miss Sykes. Oh. I believe you are well aware of my methodology. Even if Juniper were the perpetrator, I would vigorously defend her as per my word. And to that purpose, I offered to be her lawyer. Alas, look what's happened.
All I've stated are obvious deductions derived from evidence and testimony.
Truth be told, I had no intention of testifying. I had been keeping quiet, for Juniper's sake. But now that you cast this blame upon me, I have no choice but to reveal the truth.
Uh-oh, this doesn't sound good.
Oh no.
I will now reveal the truth behind why I had to pre-record my speech before the mock trial. I, Professor Means, always say what I mean, and I mean what I say by all means. God, I hate him.
Ugh, God.
It begins.
The defendant came to me with what she said was a very important and necessary secret. She asked me to pre-record my speech and come to the audio room during the mock trial. Juniper confessed to the murder and asked that I get her declared innocent in court. She also said I'd become an accomplice after losing my alibi due to the pre-recording. But when I said I would protect Juniper, I meant it because it's the humane thing to do.
Let's see the planner means.
Yeah, it's a lot of lying you're doing right there, Chuckle Mutts.
Show us the planner.
Oh my, so you're saying the defendant threatened you?
This has to be a lie. I mean, everything about it lines up too perfectly to be true.
On this most consequential of occasions, let me be completely frank with you. Juniper has truly taken to heart my teaching that states the end justifies the means.
Sippy. I don't believe you.
So, did we just put our fucking things out at the same time?
Yes. You guys did. I love my bottle of water that I'm sipping on.
When she asked me to defend her, she said I must also prove her two friends innocent. Her two friends, the witnesses? Correct. Hugh O'Connor and Robin Newman. I was to ensure all three walked free. All three were to achieve their dream. That was the result Juniper was seeking. And she was even willing to threaten me, her own professor, to that end. You no doubt had high praise for her ruthless tactics. Yes, well, that is why I vowed to vigorously defend her despite her threatening me. There was a time when lawyers merely sought the truth if they wished for victory in court. But alas, those days are over. Now, in the defense of justice, order, and all that is good, the end justifies the means here at Panties on Front University.
I'm gonna have to piss after this stream.
I am so sick of hearing that phrase. You and me both, Athena.
Though it truly grieves me, I must tell you this. Forsake the truth if it's victory you seek. Steel yourself for this new courtroom reality.
Everyone here, this guy is doing a villain speech, right?
He's gonna regret dragging those dismal, depressing ideas in here, since he's already surrendered to the dark age of the law. Sippy. It's up to me to fight it.
Why so silent, Sykes Dono? Something the matter?
This is a court of law. It's no place for long-winded talks about idealistic principles. That's why I'm going to let the evidence do the talking.
Oh, let's not get carried away now, Miss Sykes. It will not have you attempting to discredit my doctrine. Do not force me to rectify the situation.
No, go ahead and rectify it. Only if I lose and you win, that is.
We are finishing this whole case today, right?
I hope so.
We can do this.
The defendant came to me with what she said was, oh wait, no, you already, yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
They're coming for you, Means.
Yeah, we will.
I'm gonna call it right now. When he does a bit of a breakdown, or when he gets angry, he's gonna suddenly gain a Spartan helmet or something.
Interesting theory. We shall see. Did you consider that a threat?
Greek as hell.
Yes, but Now you to whom she has passed her demand. Well, but it's now you to whom she has passed her demands on to, Miss Sykes. You must realize that you too are being used by Juniper.
What?
Your Honor, I ask that you, too, do not let her feigned weakness and innocence fool you. Juniper Woods is quite clever and extremely tough. And perhaps most important of all, she is a fervent follower of my teachings.
I am so glad I got an apple for this.
Your Honor! Don't eat the sticker. The witness's testimony is nothing but an attack on our client's character.
Too late.
Well,
Did you actually eat the sticker?
Objection sustained.
Slug. You got to check them before you start chomping into them.
Keep going, you two.
You need to check the apple before you eat it. Did you rinse it off?
I consume the macroplastics, you fool.
Do you fucking wash your apples before eating them?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. Then why is the fucking sticker still on it?
As he's laughing unironically in the other room.
I'm going to suplex you, Mr. Slugoo.
Please do it. I'll be into it.
Dandy, you could barely stand up. Shut up. So be it. Nevertheless, the fact that she threatened me is immutable.
You were trying to protect our client? Yeah, right. He'll say anything to pin the blame on Junie.
What a frightful look. I would ask that you do not glare at me so. I've nothing but admiration for how Juniper was willing to go as far as to threaten me. That's why I'm protecting her by any means possible. She's been a model student.
Liar! You're trying to pin the blame on her! How am I gonna show that what he's saying isn't what he's really thinking?
You cannot possibly overturn my claims, so it isn't about time you admitted defeat. After all, if my unassailable logic is not truth, then what is?
If he thinks I'm going to give in to his pack of lies, he's got another thing coming. I'm gonna find a hole in his story if it's the last thing I do. Even though he's rotten to the core, he's a total pro. I mean, it all made perfect sense. Yeah, but you can't believe a word he says. He's making this up as he goes along. He'll trip up on his own words yet. Time to see how consistently the professor's testimony matches up with his actual actions. All right. He gave this to you, the tape recorder. He's not protecting Juniper at all.
Objection!
So let me get this straight. You were trying to help Ms. Woods? Huh! That's nothing more than a bald-faced lie. No offense, Your Honor.
Such defamation of my character and your hair follicles. Your Honor, it is an outrage. Miss Sykes will clarify her statement, but leave my poor hair follicles out of it this time.
Yes, of course, Your Honor. Now, please take a look at this. The witness gave this tape to Mr. O'Connor. Then he slyly whispered, "Take this to the police and tell them you found it."
Oh, there was no whispering, slyly or otherwise, involved. I simply did that out of kindness.
The tape contained our client's voice. In short, it is incredibly damaging evidence. Why would it even exist if the witness wasn't trying to pin the murder on our client?
That's a good point.
They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions, but not yours. You never had good intentions, only lies to protect yourself with while blaming another. You, Professor, are the embodiment of the dark age of the law. Sippy.
Oh?
Why, you little... You dare all my teachings and methods lies?
What?
Fearless Legal Academy is a proud institution and the most powerful in the world.
I called it!
So, about that Spartan helmet, Slug.
I called it! Oh, man!
You'll never...
This is the dark age of the law!
Means once I'm through with you...
Thank you for the biddies round. Huh? Professor Means, what's with your hair?
Wyatt! No talking in class.
Ow!
Oh my gosh! Oh.
Eyes and ears up here, everyone. Homeroom is now in session. We will begin roll call. Athena Sykes.
Huh? Oh, here?
Apollo Justice.
I'm fine. I mean, here.
Fool, the proper response is here without any extraneous information.
Ouch! I mean, here.
Oh my gosh.
Next, your honor. Here. C-class, that's the proper way to answer. Simon Blackwill.
Just say shut the fuck up, Blackwill. Say shut the fuck up.
It's fucking Bluto if he were smart.
Oh my gosh.
I said, Simon Blackwill, are you here or not?
There's always one, isn't there?
Well then, I'll just mark you absent. Now get out of my class this instant!
This ain't your courtroom!
Get out? Oh, very well, if that's your wish, who am I to defy my homeroom teacher?
Please don't leave. Please don't leave.
Is that such a good idea? Prosecutor Blackwell is free of his shackles.
It just so happens I was a member of my high school's disciplinarian committee. But is that really so shocking?
Fulbright, this isn't the time!
Oh, constabulary lapdog to teacher's pet. What a malleable mutt you are, Fulbright. Very good, Bobby. You just earned a gold star and a promotion to head disciplinarian.
Okay, if it's not obvious that he's the villain, then I don't know what is.
Yeah, now is the showdown.
Class is now in session.
Why do I have the sudden urge to go to the nurse's office with a stomach ache?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, well, there it is. That's it. Trial's over. End of stream. Really?
He wrote it on the chalkboard, so that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That is the dumbest shit I have ever seen.
Oh, it gets dumber. Just hold on.
Oh my.
Oh, does it?
Oh my god.
I can't wait until I can't wait to see when he writes "nuh-uh" in big letters on the chalkboard.
I can't. This is too funny.
Pay attention. I am not the killer Juniper is. This will be on the next test, so you had better be listening.
But Professor, you created the phony tape to pin the blame on Juniper. Plus, you were the only one who could have moved the body during the mock trial.
You're wrong. I'm losing.
Athena, you disappoint me so. To think you would label me as a murderer. Now pay attention. The murder occurred on the 23rd between 6 and 8. But I was already at home by that time, so how could I have been involved in this crime?
We have proof!
Professor Means, can you really prove you had already gone home by that time?
You can't object! You're the witness!
He's
Is
doing
anybody gonna call that out?
No, he this is just his show now.
Can you prove that I was still at school?
No, I can't.
Oh, so you admit it. Well, you just earned extra credit for your honesty. But you have also earned yourself lavatory cleaning duties until you graduate.
Oh, I do enough of that at the office.
Why is everybody... Oh, Jesus Christ. No way, man! I totally object!
Robin?
I can't believe I fell for the Professor Silver-tongued lies!
Thank you for the biddies, Robin.
Oh my god.
Why, how dare you talk about your teacher like that?
I'm not listening to you anymore, man! No way, no how! Now I have a confession to make, you know, those 2 statues that were on stage? I didn't make them all by myself!
The statues on stage? Oh, do I want to know where this is headed?
I was able to finish one of them, but the last bell rang before I had time for the other one. So I asked Professor Means to make it for me.
In other words, the professor was there on the stage after the last bell?
Right. And it would have been way past 7 p.m. before he could have finished.
Oh, Professor Means was still in school. This is incredibly important testimony.
The professor told me I'll take care of it. I thought my parents would let me be an artist if I said I'd make both statues myself. I'm so sorry for not telling the truth!
Robin.
You can't object! You're the witness!
You already said that.
Go away! Quick, somebody get this juvenile delinquent out of my sight. Simon, you're the head honcho among the delinquents. Do something. Ah! And who's in charge of the clat pet around here? Not interested, but if you want a class in swordsmanship, I'm your man. Of course, only real blades will do. No swords at school, all weapons will be confiscated!
No pets allowed in court.
Ah! Nurse! Nurse! Where's the school nurse when you need one? It would seem Sykes-Dono seeks a showdown, Professor. In which case, you would do well to draw your staff quick as lightning. Very well, then I'll just have to prove my innocence myself.
God, this is so
The real
funny.
lesson begins in second period. Prepare to be served old school style.
Yeah, ever since
I
they got
love
the third
this.
dimension, they go crazy with the characters.
God, it's
Oh,
so
whoops.
funny.
I genuinely hate every second of what the fuck is happening. Now pay attention, Robin took over half a day to complete one statue. I, however, finished most of the other statue between 7 and 8:30 p.m. The defendant, Juniper, saw the 2 statues with her own eyes at 8:30. Completing a statue so quickly meant I could not leave the stage for a single second.
How could I have possibly had the time to go to the art room and commit a murder?
Or why? No one has even vaguely touched on a motive yet.
Just wait.
Dude.
I know. This case, like I said, this is the case that made me have repressed memories of this entire game. Just stick with it, because the breakdown is at least cool.
I'm giving you,
guys.
I'm giving you my bill for this one. Yes, Slug.
Wait.
Group chat.
I accidentally bumped that because I was trying to tab out. What'd you do? Damn it, Slug!
Holy shit!
Here's a reaction image for everyone.
Every Ace Attorney stream, I do something to break y'all.
That's absolutely amazing.
Oh,
that's amazing.
Good lord.
No.
You're saying the defendant saw the finished statues? Precisely. She sent herself to the detention center yesterday. God. Her defense team was there and heard her say so too. Don't try and deny it now.
Oh my god, Ralph. Thank you for the 500 biddies. Biddies for Slug's awesome edits. That evening, I went back to my dressing room to get something I'd forgotten there. It was well after the last bell rang. I'd say maybe around 8:30. That's when I noticed that both stage statues were finished. They were quite large and they were each covered with a white sheet, but I could tell. Oh, right. The professor was there when that matter came up. Before I address the professor's charges, I have a question for Robin. How hard would it be to complete a statue like that in 1.5 hours?
That probably would take me at least twice as LONG. So, personally, I think it would be incredibly difficult to finish in that short a time.
That didn't exactly help our case. But he won't get off that easy. He's bound to stumble over his own slippery means.
Ew.
Alright. I've finished most of the other statue between 7 and 8:30. I want to hear more about that. Most of the other statue? What exactly does that mean?
Robin created the basic outline of Mr. Wright's statue before the last bell rang. I, in turn, completed the rest of it.
I see. In academics as well as art, learning the basics is incredibly important. In short, you skipped the most important part of statue making, didn't you? Athena, really?
Why, you insolent little... It is the practical applications built upon the basics that take so much time. Professors such as I mastered the basics a long, long time ago.
Unlike Miss Fancy Pants here, who lacks all lawyerly fundamentals.
Oh, shut up, Blackwell.
Quiet, you! What's wrong
Now,
with
do you understand? I did not leave that stage until I was done. Well, Miss Sykes, do you accept the witness's claim?
Before I go screaming accusations everywhere...
Also, I made a part 2.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I just remembered something in this, was it this case or is it? Oh boy, okay, well. What? What did you do, Slug? I need to do this before I'm going back. Oh, for fuck's sake.
We'll continue this. Let's finish this case and then we'll... Yeah.
No, we're gonna just put this up real quick for the people to see.
No, you.
God.
So you should post these in the BFG Discord if you haven't already.
Yeah.
So if anyone wants these, you can just stop by the Discord after stream, and these will be up there for you to download and have fun with.
Oh, that's right. All right, keep going.
You accept the witness's claim. You know what? Not in your life, Buster. No, I don't. I know there's more to this, and I won't stop until the truth comes out.
The more you struggle, the more you sink like so much legal quicksand, so to speak. I used the world's ultimate technique to complete the statue by 8:30. In a bullshit no jutsu.
Wait a minute.
All right, I've given our audience power. Anyway.
Give him a template.
Yep.
I've tried everything, but I still can't prove anything. I guess I concede.
I couldn't say. I couldn't hear you. Say it louder this time.
I concede that Professor Means never left the stage.
That's right. But what took you so long? I was there at the stage the entire time. I couldn't possibly have committed that crime.
I'm not gonna give up here.
Well, I'm afraid I have to side with the witness, Miss Sykes. And unless you have any further objections, I'll have to put this issue to rest.
Wait. I
Not
have
yet.
something.
The defense still has an objection. Athena, you've thought of something? Well, as I said, not yet. Oh, so it's time for legal smoke and mirrors? Not yet, Athena. It's not yet time to quit. It's at times like these, when it seems like there's no way out, that you have to... Yeah. I have to turn the case upside down. Instead of focusing on whether Professor Means could have gone to the art room, I should focus on how he could commit murder without going there.
Seems our young lady has a real bona fide idea. But I'll use any means necessary, even casting stones, if it'll distract her.
That's...
Who brought the bird to school?
Sykes, Dono, if I hear one word of your usual jibber-jabber, I shall have your head. The murder occurred in the art room, yet the witness was on the stage. How do you propose to fill the vast gap between these two key facts?
If I accept the premise that the professor was on the stage the entire time, the only other answer is that we got something else wrong. Wait, that's it! Every last one of us has made a huge mistake! We were totally wrong.
Oh my gosh, it's the crime scene. It's gotta be the crime scene.
Either
like,
that...
that is the only thing that makes sense. What if she wasn't dead?
If Professor Means was on the stage the entire time, then he must be the killer.
Okay, so no.
Ridiculous. The defense has become utterly incoherent.
No, it's just the murder wasn't committed where we thought it was.
Continue,
Sykes, Dono.
Okay, the murder was actually committed here.
Holy crap, I'm right!
You're on a roll, Sluggy.
Yeesh! D&D is gonna ruin me.
Oh yes, I've turned you into a bona fide legal snail.
It's on the stage, Dandy.
I always do this thing where I overthink. The greatest riddle of this case has been how the body was moved from the art room. But if the murder occurred on the stage, that means the body was never moved at all.
Silly girl, when the body was found, there wasn't a drop of blood on the stage floor.
The Gavineer's banner.
Surely there would have been some blood if the murder was committed.
Slug, you need to slow down. You need to slow down, Slug. No, let the game do its thing.
I am working. I am piecing it together, Dandy.
There wasn't any blood on the stage? Really?
Slug is
But there
frothing at the
was
mouth.
something on stage at the time of the murder that's now bloodstained.
It was the banner.
It's true. There were no bloodstains on the stage floor, but there was something on the stage that did have a bloodstain. And that would be this. This school banner. No blood would have gotten on the floor if this were under the victim when she was killed.
Oh my, that's quite a compelling theory.
Silence.
Oh, what is it now? My theory makes perfect sense.
That was a pathetic attempt. You must put every inch of your body into your attacks. Now, the autopsy report was updated. Let's see. The cause of death was loss of blood.
It wasn't updated.
Yet only a trace amount was found upon that banner. Where did the rest go?
It was the other banner!
Wait for it!
I love seeing Slug crawling out of his skin trying to figure this one out.
Blood getting on there when the body was moved by wire makes more sense than not.
Very good, Simon. Tell me, what's your first choice for higher education? I'll write you the ultimate recommendation letters. You're all but guaranteed to get in.
Actually, the defense has something to explain that as well.
You do?
If there was only a trace amount of blood on the school banner, then there must have been something else the killer used to soak up the blood. All I have to do is figure out what. This is what soaked up most of the victim's blood.
Dandy, do not do this to me! Dandy!
Why, it looks like there's some other piece of fabric on top of the school banner.
It's the Gaviner's banner that had been specially made for the school concert. Since it's on top of the school banner, the blood would have hit it first. It could have easily absorbed most of the blood like a dishcloth, and only a small amount would have soaked through to the school banner below. So, it makes total sense for the school banner to only have a little blood on it.
And hence why he threw it.
So that banner absorbed the blood like a dishcloth. Yes, that would explain it.
The Gaviner's banner was like a dishcloth? Surely it was at least a towel quality.
Oh my god, just fuck. Go find him after this trial.
Simon, don't stand there. Do something.
Sykes, Dono, you're learning to wield a blade quite well. But how will you respond when I come slashing at you like this?
I hope they prove him innocent. I really like him. He's such a fucking weeb.
The remnant of a large blood stain was detected in the art room. But why would there be blood if the murder occurred on the stage as you claim?
The blood stain in the art room was faked. How? I'll tell you how. All that was needed was something that could transport the blood upstairs. And that something was a piece of evidence we've just finished discussing. The killer used this to bring the victim's blood up to the art room.
To think you stoop so low as to present mere garbage in this court.
It's only garbage because someone tried to destroy it by tossing it in the incinerator.
Oh, okay, okay.
That someone was most likely the killer seeking to get rid of crucial evidence. The killer used the wire to bring the blood-soaked Gaviner's banner to the art room. Then, the blood was wiped onto the floor to complete the ruse. It makes perfect sense.
Okay, I may have jumped ahead for that part, but I was right about the banner.
All right, order. This is quite a development. To think the body was never actually moved. Hold it right there. The body must have been moved. How else do you explain that loud crash you heard during the mock trial? If it wasn't caused by the body crashing into the statues, then what was it?
I hadn't thought of that. That loud crash wasn't the body hitting the statues. Then what was it indeed?
You know what's kind of great about
been
this?
you?
This is literally means going over like he knows exactly what he did to create the bullshit that was used to pull this off. So he's just bringing up all of the shit that he did and it's like, oh yeah, well, do you know how I did this? Like, that's what this is.
The knot in the school banner shows that something was carried along the wire in it. So if that's true, I know what I have to find. Something that was in the art room before the murder and then on the stage after.
The statue!
The object that was sent down the wire to crash into the statues was...
Another statue!
Ah, that statue!
Yes, I believe it was this statue that broke the other two, not Professor Court's body.
Someone please silence Sluggo.
There is no silencing Sluggo. No, he has the proper level of hype for this. Do not take this away from him. The unique statue you see on the right, that's the pure white Lady Justice from earlier. Professor Court accidentally broke it while she was polishing it the day before the mock trial. But she used her own unique artistic sense and technique to repair it as you see here. Nobody would have guessed that it was originally Lady Justice.
Silence.
Perhaps you're onto something. But why, pray tell, would anyone move that scrap heap relic in such a tedious manner? Excellent questions, Simon. Keep them coming.
You know why. But the fact that you won't acknowledge it shows how twisted you are. Lady Justice was moved during the mock trial. During that time, Professor Means was fabricating an alibi with his pre-recorded speech. If we consider the facts, then Lady Justice was moved in order to... I think it was literally to point us to the body. Professor Means used his pre-recorded speech to fake an alibi during the mock trial. He wanted to make it look like he couldn't possibly have moved the body. Moving Lady Justice was his way of pointing us to the body and cementing his alibi.
That's quite a persuasive argument. For a while there, I thought you weren't taking the trial seriously. Well done.
All right, what's he got now?
Oh boy.
You should never underestimate me, Athena Sykes. Professor Means always means what he says and says what he means by all means.
Oh my gosh, shut up.
Fine then. Say it already. I'm waiting.
The murder occurred the night before, but the body wasn't found until late the next day. Countless students passed the stage till they met in the lecture hall for the mock trial. So answer me this, why didn't anyone see the body that entire time?
That can be explained by...
Bad game writing? If the victim was murdered on the stage and left there, the body would inevitably have been discovered. And of course, there was nowhere to hide a body up on that stage.
This is not good, Athena. Our claim is this close to being beaten to a pulp. I know. Why don't you do something? This is your trilogy.
Makes you think I have control of my life?
We've come so far.
Consider yourself schooled. I couldn't have possibly killed anyone. Get balled on, idiot. The killer is none other than Juniper Woods. It always has been and it always will be.
Just wait a minute.
Oh, poor Juniper. She must seriously regret having asked you to defend her.
Careful means Dandy believes in the power of friendship.
No. And to add insult to injury, you nearly had Hugh convicted of murder. Surely you haven't forgotten that little fiasco.
Oh, you bastard.
Not only did you fail to defend your client, you also raised false charges against her friend.
How dare you say Athena's attorney's badge is just for show?
You have no right to call yourself a lawyer.
And you have no right to call yourself an educator. Bitch. Got him.
Now is not the time to PMS. But if this trial proceeds in the same manner and ends the same way as the mock trial, would you not lose everything you've worked so hard to gain?
Well, I'll just have to make sure that doesn't happen then, won't I? Don't tell me I failed once again. Failed to save someone near and dear to me. I've worked so hard to become a lawyer. Even studied psychology on top of it. Has it all been for naught? Am I just doomed to relive that all over again? Athena, what's wrong? Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Relax, Athena. Breathe. Breathe.
Wait, what the fuck? Oh my god, why is Athena having the existential breakdown? What the fuck?
Everything's going dark. After all I've done, is this how it ends? Give me Junie. I couldn't protect you like I said I would.
Did you get a game over?
Come on. Oh, wait. Oh!
You leave Athena alone, man! She's the one who saved me! It was because of Athena that I could stop hiding and start living my life as a girl again. And she saved the friendship between Hugh, Juniper, and I. I think you're an awesome lawyer, Athena, one of the best.
But I raised false charges against you. And that's not all. I've done some seriously unforgivable things.
Hugh put himself in that position. What's the big deal? False charges are nothing to be scared of. Yes, they are! And I'm not even mad at you. I should really be thanking you. You used legitimate means to expose my wrongdoings and give me a chance to re-examine what's important.
But what does it matter if I can't save Juniper? I mean, the whole reason I've come so far is...
Juniper?
It's not over yet, Athena. Even now, at this very moment, I still believe in you. Junie! I know you better than most people, Athena. And I know you'd never surrender to the dark age of the law like the professor did. Sippy. Thank you, Junie. But I feel like I can barely breathe. I don't know what to do.
Silence.
Your Honor, she's having a panic attack.
Stop your bleeding this instant. You look an utter fool.
Prosecutor Blackwell?
There is one who awaits you, is there not? And that is the reason you studied so very hard. Are you prepared to give up all you have? Or all that you've worked for so far? It would not do to have you disappoint you-know-who.
I...
You're wasting your time. You have nothing on me. No
Which side-
evidence or anything else to establish my guilt.
Which side is this guy on? He's on the side of justice!
You are helpless before the might of lawyers for whom the end justifies the means.
Drang!
Don't worry, Athena, you're doing fine. The truth will always win against people like him. But, Apollo, what am I supposed to do now? Listen, all you have to do is take a deep breath and look back over the entire case. If there's truth to be found, and there always is, you're sure to find it. Now let me see you smile. Remember what Mr. Wright said? The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. Thanks, everyone. You don't have to worry about me now. The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. Athena Sykes is psyched and ready to rock. Prepare for your utter defeat.
Oh, what?
Professor Court wasn't killed in the art room. She was killed right where her body was found. We know because there wasn't any time to move the body there from somewhere else. That means the body had to have been hidden somewhere on stage until it was found. Let's think along these lines and see where it takes us. First up, when did Professor Means remove the body from its hiding place? Well, let's see. What was he doing right before the body was discovered? He was using the span of time his fake alibi created to move the body to where it would be more easily spotted. Therefore, the only time Professor Means could have removed the body from its hiding place is... before the mock trial? No, that can't be it.
It
Damn
had
it.
to have been during.
Or now he was lying. Appearance of the body has to coincide with it. Yeah. Therefore, the only
It is-
time during.
Yeah, it is definitely during.
It was during the mock trial. Specifically... during the speech. Professor Means moved the body to an easily seen location during his long pre-recorded speech. The professor also moved something to the stage that wasn't there before. Specifically...
The white... No, the... Wait. The white statue?
I think it was the body. No.
Oh, no. Yeah, it was the white statue. Had to be the white statue.
Yeah. Okay, the white statue. During the mock trial, Professor Means wrapped the White Lady Justice in the school banner and sent it zipping down to the stage with a crash, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. He drew attention to the body and made it look like the murder occurred in the art room. But was there anywhere to hide a body on that stage? It doesn't seem likely. No, there had to be someplace. Wait a second. How about something that should have been finished but was only mostly done? Something was used to cover the body up, but it didn't draw undue attention because it looked like it belonged there on stage. In that way, no one would suspect there was a body hidden inside, what was already on the stage and capable of concealing a body.
The school banner. It was wrapped.
No, it was
Wasn't
the
it?
right statue.
Okay, wow.
Oh, I know. The Mr. Right statue was never actually finished. The
I
body
forgot
was
that.
wrapped. The body was wrapped under some cloth to hide what was really inside, cleverly disguising it as the boss's statue. Miss Newman gave up on the right statue, yet Professor Means finished it in a single night.
Oh, yes, what an impressive feat that was.
No, his so-called work of art deserves none of our praise. That's because it was only a facade to hide his real work, the murder of Professor Court.
Come again? I'm afraid I don't follow.
He hid the body by making it look like the statue of Mr. Right. With the body wrapped under a piece of cloth, it looked just like a statue.
What?
I second that. What?
Now this is getting interesting.
No, this is getting preposterous. How? How could such a thing even be possible?
Because it is.
We'll never know until we try. Uh-oh. I think I know where this is going. Okay, Apollo, time to turn me into a reasonable likeness of Mr. Right.
What?
I'm going to pose like the statue, like so. And now I want you to wrap me up in a cloth so that I look like a statue. I hate to ask the obvious, but where am I supposed to get this magical cloth?
I'm afraid that isn't the right color, Mr. Justice.
Well, given how sudden the request was, it's kind of the best I could do, Your Honor. All right, I think that about does it.
Oh.
Well, what do you think, everyone? Do I look just like a statue of Mr. Right, or what? Looks like some random person to me. Weren't the statues a pair of busts? Phoenix Wright has that spiky hair on the back of his head. Oh, forget the hair! The statue's head is way bigger than your average person's anyway. You gotta hand it to me for trying anyway. Wait, that's it! The hands! Her arms are raised over her head, and there are dark bruises around her wrists.
Yeah, the professor was probably tied up or something.
The marks on her wrists indicated she'd been tied up. Apollo, tie me up in a new pose. Wait, you're not into this kind of thing, are you? What? No! Besides, it was your idea. Just tell me how to tie your hands already. Professor Court's wrists were tied together, and I can't help but think that's related. How should I arrange myself to match the shape I want, given her hands were tied? Apollo, tie both my hands behind my head. See? This makes it possible to fake the spikes on the back of Mr. Wright's head. Sure, but then what about the statue's arm? With both arms behind your head, you can't exactly complete the pose. I love how Blackwell is just sitting there like, this is so ridiculous.
Like, what is going on?
Yeah, it would be awfully hard to make the objection pose like this. I can't help thinking you forgot something, Athena. Something on the body that you don't have right now.
Oh, the penis? She can work on that later.
What did the victim's body have that I don't?
The arrow.
Oh, right, there was an arrow sticking out of her side. Okay, Apollo, take that and plunge it into my side. What are you, crazy? Fine, then go get some duct tape. Rapido, Schneal. Oh, all right. I don't need to know other languages to know bossy when I hear it.
I was given an ice cream sandwich, and I think they used vanilla bean for the filling.
Oh, wow. Lucky.
Very nice.
The fatal arrow to the side. Spiky hair created from two hands. A masterpiece in the making. Now cover me with that cloth. Remember to make the arrow stand out, okay?
Oh!
Mommy, the arm's too short. Shh. Remember your indoor voice, dear.
Why would you
No,
bring a kid to
nobody's
this?
buying it. The arrow's nowhere near long enough. But what else could you use for the arm?
Still won't give up, huh? Must commend you. It's only your spirit and determination. Yeah, of course she's not giving up. After all, she put me through. She owes me an explanation. Oh my god, the writing on this is so bad. And one that makes sense. Now disappoint me again and the penalty will be doubly painful.
Oof. Yikes. Guess I'd better get it right this time. Think, Athena, think. Professor Court was murdered when she stopped by the stage to see Professor Means. If it wasn't premeditated, he must have used something close at hand in his little ruse. Apollo, show me those stage setup photos again. Like that. Right now? Okay, hold on.
I love how he's like, oh god, inconvenience much? Jeez, it's only like it's my game.
Please, 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 please be in this photo. It just has to be. The arm on the Mr. Right statue is really this right here.
Could it be? What?
Just give me a second. I'm thinking.
Could it have been the stand? Like, it's wood? No.
It couldn't have been his staff, could it?
He had his staff the whole time.
Yeah, that's true.
We're gonna try it. Got it.
No.
I know what he used for the arm of the statue, Mr. Right.
No way. There's no such thing in this.
That's absurd. There's no such thing in this photo.
Dude.
Don't play dumb with me, Professor. It's the staff you have right there.
How did...
Staff, this is the spear of the great legal warrior.
That is a globe.
Whatever, just hurry up and lend it to me. The length is perfect. Mr. Wright couldn't possibly object to such an awesome arm. Okay, go for it, Apollo. Sure, I'll give your arm a hand. Cloth and binding coming right up.
Oh my god. Now this is a level of reach I don't even know.
Even Halo didn't reach that far.
Oh. Wait, no, hold on.
Well,
Wait.
I think they were just having a lot of fun with the fact that they had full 3D now and could do some really stupid shit with it.
Athena, you can't do that in this day and age.
Oh my god, Slug. Oh, it's Phoenix Wright! Look, it's that famous lawyer! That's definitely him. Oh, I'd know that pose anywhere. We did it! Didn't we? Well, am I not the spitting image of the legendary Phoenix Wright? The man who will bring us out of these dark ages and into an era of brilliant golden light.
Jigglypuff, but seen from above.
Yeah. Golden light. All I see before me is the pink specter of a man.
Oh god, she's
that's
lost
just
it.
because Mr. Wright likes his statue. He's positively tickled pink. Get it,
Athena.
Apollo? He's tickled pink. Well, the joke deserves a pink slip.
I agree.
Two in the pink, one in the stink.
This level of reach is way too much.
Yeah.
And yet...
It seems the gallery is quite impressed with the defense's sharp thinking. And a witness? This resemblance is nothing more than a coincidence.
How would you know that?
Not so fast there, Buster. Unfortunately for you, I can prove my theory to be more than mere coincidence. To prove that his spear was thrust into the victim, all I have to do is... see if it's a staff or spear.
That's the spear for blood.
We had assumed the victim's jagged wound came from the arrow being forcibly shoved in. But if the wound was from this spear instead, then we should be able to detect traces of the victim's blood on it.
Your Honor, a brief recess, if you will.
I wish to run
By
away.
any means possible. What if I get rid of my spirit? Wait, what if I burn it? If I do that, I'll be found innocent. Yes, I'm innocent, I tell you.
You just admitted you're gonna possibly destroy evidence.
Surely you don't expect us to take lectures from you now. Now, I ask you in the gallery, help me decide the professor's fate.
Retake the bar exam. Oh. Okay.
He's losing it.
Dismiss. Oh, he's gone. This man is gone. Oh crap! Did we win?
Oh!
Oh!
Yeah!
Holy crap! We won.
Wow, I didn't have to do a big, loud, ear-raping scream.
Nope.
What the fuck? What
Nope.
a ripoff. That's a fucking. Everybody comes to these things. Everybody comes to these things to hear me break their fucking eardrums.
Oh my gosh.
Prosecutor Blackwell has. What's become of our witness, Aristotle Means? As Sykes Dono suspected, blood was detected on his staff. He has admitted to his heinous crime. All of it.
Woo!
He shall join us in the clink tomorrow. His teaching skills can be put to good use there.
Great. We'll teach felons that the end justifies the means. So much for rehabilitation. Zippy.
He has a point.
Can I ask what the professor's motive was?
Oh my gosh.
I could barely make out a word he said on account of his shattered teeth.
One of Blackwell's fellow inmates was once a surgeon. Why not a former dentist, too?
I eventually had him put a pen to paper. It turns out Professor Means was the one taking bribes.
Called it.
The victim had suspected him after the report from the class snitch. That led her to question him at length that day of the killing right there on that very stage. The result? The heinous crime that was brought before this court. The fool like Newman had come to know of the script's contents via the victim's note. It seems he came up with a plan to stab the victim with her own awl in order to make the killing look like the one in the script and thus frame the defendant.
But that scrap of paper with Hugh's name had the same markers as Professor Court's planner.
Yeah,
They have the same planner,
bad.
do they? They have the same planner.
Those planners are bestowed upon all students graduating at the top of their class.
Really? So then...
Indeed, once upon a time, Professor Means was also awarded the same notebook. And the handwriting being analyzed now, but like it is not, the scrap belongs to him. This too was evidence of the bribery scheme that the victim had obtained. Know that Constance Court was clean, and that only Aristotle Means took the bribes. To think a professor would murder a colleague and try to pin it on a student. If this is the dark age of the law, then we can only hope that a brighter future awaits.
Zippy.
God. And the first step is to hand down my verdict for a promising young lady. This court finds the defendant, Juniper Woods, not guilty.
Woo!
Good. Aw.
Yeah!
I wish you all the best on your road to becoming a courtroom judge. We will need young people like you. If we ever hope to restore the law to its former glory.
Yes, Your Honor. I'll work as hard as I can. Maybe one day I'll be able to work with all of you to make a difference.
Proudly serve Professor Court's memory. Do not let her death be in vain.
That's the last thing I expected to hear from him today.
Court is adjourned.
Hell yeah!
Thank you, Athena.
Can we get drunk now? No, but we're gonna go piss soon.
I really mean it. Oh, it was nothing, really. I can take the biggest tangled mess of a case and unravel it just like that.
I don't know. You look pretty wound up there at the end. Literally and figuratively.
You look pretty hungry for a knuckle sandwich, Buster. I wanted to thank you too, Apollo.
Don't mention it.
The way you were always there for Athena when she was in a bind. And at the detention center where your smile gave me hope when there was none. It was like the warm rays of the sun shining down on peaceful woodlands.
Aww.
I think you're an absolutely amazing person.
Aw, thanks, Juniper. It means a lot to me. But I still have lots of work to do, and I can't wait until we see you on the judge's bench.
I promise you, I'll get there someday. That's why until that day, Guys, I've got some big news. I mean, this is huge. Oh, am I interrupting something? No,
What the fuck are you doing here?
It's okay, I think. So, what's the big news? The school festival! It was supposed to have been canceled after what happened, but...
We just got a call. In memory of Professor Constant Court, who worked so hard to make it happen, the festival is being extended an extra day until tomorrow.
Really? All right!
Yay! Oh. Oh.
We've got a special treat for all of you. A love letter for Themis Legal Academy.
Yuri Lowenthal!
It's time for the Guitar Serenade.
That's Yuri Lowenthal! I love how I was able to spot that instantly.
Wow, that was so much fun! School festivals are amazing! I think you and Robin are getting a little carried away.
Ah, your singing voice, Juniper. You could melt my HEART.
Mr. Wright, thank you for that training seminar.
Just remember, the objection pose is all about attitude.
Don't teach him that!
Oh, and congratulations on your mock trial win, although Robin had you for a while there. I did it, but I'm glad we're back to how we used to be. Thanks, Athena. And you know what? I think I'll stick with becoming a prosecutor after all. I'm gonna make up for my mock trial loss by winning the real deals in court.
No, you're gonna let your parents win!
Mock trial loss? What loss? Wait, did they reprise the trial and you won? Level-headed lawyer course genius and hot-blooded prosecutor course student will go head-to-head in a mock trial battle for the She-Devil's Black Heart. So, does this mean it's really gonna happen?
Juniper, there's something I've been wanting to say to you.
Huh? Oh, is he gonna do what I think he is?
Dandy, how old is Juniper?
She's of age. She's of age.
The only one that wasn't was Scuttlebutt.
I was going to say
18.
I was
Let's get out there and pop
to
pussies.
say.
But Slug, don't forget that in the third game, there was a fucking prisoner that was trying to date a 14-year-old.
I know, I just wanted to make sure about this.
And somehow the 14-year-old was the more evil of the two. Thank you, Dahlia
all right,
Hawthorne.
All right, let's keep going. Juniper, can we still be friends? You know, best friends like we've always been.
Huh? Best friends? Dude, weren't you going to profess your love for Juniper if you won the mock trial?
No, I was going to confess that I'm not a genius, and that I'm really 25 years old. That you already dragged it out of me during the trial.
Whoops. Listen, Hugh. You too, Robin. Miriam.
Gee. Me too?
Miriam's got this tactical espionage action stuff down to a science. I've been thinking. It's up to us to put an end to the Dark Age of the Law if we can. Let's all work together to usher in a new age where winning only results from the truth. Sippies. In the end, never justifies the means.
Count me in.
I'm sorry, I'm just so fucking flabbergasted with this whole fucking thing, guys.
No.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Please, I'm swimming over here.
Best friends
This is
forever,
so
huh?
bad.
No matter what anyone says, nothing beats true friendship. You bet. And what about your BFF, Apollo? Aren't you a bit old to be using that word? But yeah, he's the best friend a guy could have. Which reminds me, we're supposed to meet up and gossip about the new girl in the office. Hey, no talking about me behind my back. So, what kind of guy is he, anyway? Well, if I had to describe him in one word... And so, after some slight arm twisting, Apollo promised to bring me to meet his friend. Unfortunately, that promise was never meant to be fulfilled. For not long after, their friendship was mercilessly severed by fate. And the bonds between us began to fray and unravel as well. Sorry, but I'll be taking a leave of absence.
Oh, jeez.
Even now,
shit.
those words continue to ring in my ears. The discord in our ever-cheerful Apollo's voice made him sound so cold and distant. Why, Apollo, why? Why would you leave us all behind?
Because I'm tired of being the side bitch.
There's the end of the trial.
Good lord. Do we want to do the cutscene for the next trial, or?
You know what?
No, we're already a ways over.
We are, but I'll give Slug a little taste of what we're in for, because instead of going right into that case, we're going to the DLC case.
Oh no.
Yes. Yes.
Oh God, kill me.
The cutscene time.
My name is Phoenix Wright, head of the Wright Anything Agency and a lawyer. Although, I was doing something else entirely for a while there. As for why I decided to formally get back into lawyering, let's just say there's unfinished business to take care of. Anyway, I thought I'd reminisce about my first case back on the job. And what a
Wait, is there no cutscene at the start of this? Like
just
animated?
only a few months after Athena joined our office.
I think there is a start to this one. Hold on.
If there isn't, I'm sorry for pushing
No,
it.
I think this one does. But if not, then we'll just...
What?
He made it just in time. We be pirates, we love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of scallywags who are as free can be. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me.
I mean, that orca probably don't care. He getting to sniff snooch, so it doesn't matter to him.
And we will leave that for next time.
Yay!
Oh my god, Slug, what the fuck? Why are you a marketable plushie?
God damn it, no.
The crimes of Percival McLennan.
Oh, God!
Oh, yes!
My god.
That trial was absolute shit. I have not seen a trial in an Ace Attorney game that I could describe as a waste of everyone's time.
It was so good to start, and then the ending. Come on.
It fell flat on its face. I hated it. It was just.
Well,
it was okay for the most part. I'll give it that.
And now y'all know why I hate that case.
Noted.
Let's see. We have a bit of fan art from Jonesy here.
Oh yeah, I may have.
What?
Yeah, no, you started something.
Yeah, I gave people power. Also, that's failed.
Just
so you know. That's failed. I did that.
Wait, was that failed? Hold on. Double check.
Look
no, that
again. No, I meant like you said from Jonesy. And
I said from Jonesy? Fuck.
Yes,
I saw the loss and I thought Jonesy. Like my brain was so locked on it. No, this was from Ottman. I'm so sorry.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
I saw the fucking fail made like the chalkboard have lost on it, and my brain was just like Jonesy. That's Jonesy. I need to show that to Jonesy later. Thank you, Ottman, for this lovely gift art of Slug being tortured by the Sippies. Let's see. We were
Barley
going.
is streaming.
Well, we were.
Duke.
We were gonna raid Duke, but
he's
yeah,
not
he's
streaming.
offline now, so that's unfortunate.
Let's go harass Barley and see what he's up to.
All right. Yeah. Say he's cooking. Oh, he's cooking.
Let him
But
go.
yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Next week we are going to be diving into the DLC case, which, just so a lot of you know,
There's muscle growth in this one.
Oh, come on!
I'm not
know what it's
joking.
from.
I'm not joking. But you guys will find out. Let me get that raid going for Barley. And thank you again.
Orcas and muscles, dude. Come on, you can't be doing this to me.
But yeah, thank you to everyone who followed, everyone who cheered, all of our subs, and everyone for being here. Always a fun time to put on a show for you guys, and excited to do it again soon. We're taking tomorrow off like we always do, and we'll be back Saturday morning with something, and then I still got something for you Saturday evening.
Yeah, it's a 4-player game.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun as hell. All right, raid is ready to go. Thank you again, y'all, and we'll see you on Saturday.
Yep. And as always, please don't forget, drive safely.